But now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, I gave you everything. Gave you a diamond ring to watch it fall from your head. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. And I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret.
All right.
'Cause I'll be living with regret.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Lee's in the chat says, good Wednesday evening, band. We also got folks in the Discord here. Dream Merchant is with us, as usual.
Oh, dang.
Hello, hello. There we go. All right, let me do this. Greetings, friends, and welcome back to another episode of DreamWizard Plays, number 850, The First Descendant from 2024, part 66. The numbers are... What am I going to do when I hit 100? I don't even know. It's coming. It's probably coming pretty sooner than we think, and within a month. Let's get this housekeeping out of the way real fast. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Well, I'll throw this up now. I am, of course, your humbly hirsute host, the eponymous, the anonymous, the hip-hop-opotamus, the wannabe Nostradamus, Benjamin the Dream Wizard, and I welcome you to the stream. Would you kindly like, share, and subscribe? Tell your friends to jump into the chat right now on Rumble and YouTube. Leave a like and a comment on X. I will stop by later and say hello. I strongly recommend you don't follow me on X. I say all kinds of crazy shit, and it's probably bound to piss off
X-rated.
somebody. Yeah, that too. Also,
X-rated.
this and also, it is rated X. This episode brought to you in part by ABC Book 12, The Philosophy of Sleep by Dr. Robert McNish. I wish I could tell you when it was written. I don't think I put it in the title. These are a lot of late 1800s, early 1900s titles. All of this and more at BenjaminTheDreamWizard.com. Of course, it'll be right there at the bottom of your screen, the whole show. Click on the books tab, scroll a little more than halfway down, follow the Amazon link. You are good to go. And of course, you want to head on over to BenjaminTheDreamWizard.locals.com. It's free to join, attached to my Rumble account. That's where you can get the custom cocktail recipe for this right here, the Dream Wizard's Portland Ghetto Cooler. And if you have a beverage of your own ready to hand, you would like to raise a glass along with me, please do so now as we recite the toast. Here we go. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Nostrovia. Kanpai. Salud. Cheers to you. And here's mud in your eye. My eye. Cheers in the chat from Lee. He also says, I'm already following you on X. It is too late. It's too late for me, son. One of the best quotes.
He's following
from
you
Return of
wherever
the
you
Jedi.
go.
He does. Follows me into the game. And I am not
I'll
complaining.
follow you down.
Oh, no, I was thinking of a different song. Every time you go away, take a piece of me with you. Yeah, this is welcome to the karaoke game stream.
Yeah.
The acapella
Telling you,
karaoke.
we're gonna do that. And I'm breaking that karaoke phobia of yours. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna rock the house.
It's been a long time. I used to do one of my go-tos was Moon Dance. I don't know if you remember that song. It's that party invite. Here we go. Marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. It's a great song. It's right in my range, and I can really belt it out. There's some where I don't know how to do the key change with some of that stuff. Like tell them, do you have this in the key of E? Well, I don't know what my key is. What key do I sing in? Fucking if I know.
Mono
Humanity is
tone.
very weak.
Yeah.
That's why humans need us. so
Hey, I got a
desperately.
new E-Buster. We got some dimensional analyzers. Got all kinds of stuff here. What else? I mean, nothing. I'm not going to make anything right now. I did pick up... if we could do 2 void vessels right off the bat, I need to pick up one more recipe, and then we can do whatever after that. I'll probably come back and pick up more... what do you call it? Eckert HQ orders. Yes. So I think... Oh, let me go to Arcade Tuning real quick, because I think I might have fucked this up. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. According to the thing you showed me is straight up the middle, and then zippity-zoo over... Wait, this way. And then that leads me to enhanced weapon crit damage as the ending point, I think. We'll see. All right. Okay, what was I going to do here? Hold on. I was going to...
Hungry eyes. There he is.
What's up, boys?
Hello, and welcome.
All right. Did you just assume my gender?
Yes, I did. You sound like a man. You is a man. So we're gonna play some First Descendants today, yeah?
It's happening.
Alrighty.
Lee says Viesa maid outfit. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I see
I got
it.
mine today.
I see. I mean, that is not a bad look. Not at all a bad look. The Zetyrioiki, is that what it is? Man, it's absolute territory. You got to do the hand gesture with it. Absolute territory between the top of the stockings and the bottom of the skirt. Oh, look at that!
So,
We got another
Ben,
one.
you ready to finish up our
Oh, well,
weeklies,
you got
or am I alone today?
Oh, no, I'm fine with those, but we got to do the dailies, of course. And let's see,
Yeah,
weeklies.
I'm logging in now.
We only need 10 more, then we're done with them. I did want to do 2 void vessels real quick to get this one last recipe. Oh, and I'm looking.
All right.
Okay, I got to look at the Descendant modules because I've got some. What I don't have is Potent Collector. You've got this yellow mod that I've never seen before.
You don't have Potent Collector?
Well, I don't have it in use, and so we're gonna go looking for it right now. P-O-P-O-P-O-T, Potent Collector. There it is. Now, what am I replacing to put that on? Battle of Stamina? I don't think I have that one either. Okay, I'm gonna replace... Oh, this is a problem. I can't replace anything.
You could take off max duration.
Okay, sure. And Potent Collector does, let's see, when defeating an enemy, instantly recover 12% of custom resource. So it just keeps that bar full longer? Custom resource? Is this about
It's
her?
another way to fill the
Hey,
bar.
Lee, can you shoot me that invite while I do that?
Okay.
You can shoot and kill an enemy and it's going to fill your bar, or you can use your 1 or 2. It's just, a way to manage the bar.
Now,
You can
don't-
take off Venom Cynthia's too.
Well, don't I want that bar to go down faster? So I don't want it, like every time I kill something, it's going to fill it back up again? Or do
That's
I?
okay because you don't have any like skill cost reduction, so it'll work out. It'll balance out.
Okay. And you were saying I should take off this Venom Syncytium. See, that did toxic skill base boost, but it's very minimal. It's
Syncytium,
minimal.
is that how you say that?
Syncytium? Sync? I think of SYNC as sync, and then Y as I sound. Syncytium.
I have no
Cynthia.
idea how to say that word.
Cynthia.
I'm just laughing.
It's
I was
sync.
like, that's how you say that. All right.
Syncitium?
Sanctium is what I
Sanctium.
thought it was. Like Sanctus?
Yes.
Sanctum?
Synctium, perhaps. It's a good question. I have no idea. I'm not claiming I know at all how to pronounce it. I was doing my best.
Well, I was infantry. I know nothing about words. Words too hard. But
You weren't
so,
quite a crayon muncher, but you weren't a very fast reader.
No.
Okay,
I
well,
read with the finger on the page. You know what I'm talking about?
there are like none
Oh
of
my
these.
god!
Okay, so I can put Potent Collector on, and I should swap it out for the Synctium. Okay, we'll just take those out, or whatever it is, Synctium. Okay, it's in there now. And then the other one I don't have is Battle of Stamina. What should I replace for Battle of Stamina?
It's okay. You got stem accelerant on.
That's close.
Wait, no, wait.
Close. I do have stim accelerator.
Stem accelerator. Yeah, it's okay. Keep stem accelerator.
Just okay. Just fuck it. It's good enough as is.
Yeah. Shot focus. That's another one you want. Shot focus.
Shot focus. What do I replace to get shot focus in there? I have shot focus. I do have it.
Take off power increase.
Take off power increase. Okay, we got a problem here. This is a C.
A C.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wait on that one, unless I move increase HP to an unspecified slot. Okay, we could maybe do this. Oh no. Wait, which one am I taking off? You said power increase. Do I have any other M's? I do. Okay, let's swap this one. Those cannot be swapped. Why can they not be swapped? Insufficient capacity. What is it? Oh, I need to take power increase off. I need to move this one up here and I can put shot focus on. Done, right? That did it?
Right.
Okay, let me save that. Lee says 2 vessels, 2 sigmas, 400%, 4 400s, 1 teeth, and a wally. Let's get it all done by. Let's get it all done by wally time. And I think
Wally
we're done.
time.
Wally time. Okay, and meaning I'm done here. I should stop. Let's get on with the show. Oh, I need to put away these things. Okay, sorry. 2 seconds while I go put away some stuff. All right, inventory. Designate junk. Dismantle junk. And oh, too late. That's okay. You already had it ready to go. That's good. Just at some point, just cut me off. I'll keep going forever.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Assumed bridge zone. What is that out there? It sounds like you're talking from the inside of a fishbowl.
I know, I'm at work. We want to turn the machines on every time they hit me start talking about it.
No, see, that did nothing. Okay.
Ready?
Well, that was better than nothing. Now it's full. All right, so now we start shooting and blasting.
You can shoot while you're filling it up. You don't have to wait until you fill the meter up.
Maybe I thought I did need to wait.
You don't know.
Okay.
Oh, why can't I use my motorcycle? Oh, it's this one.
Oh, I need to open things. So let's get in here. I don't know how many more of these I need to open. If y'all get there,
I didn't bring
just
shadow.
pull me
I
in.
can't just cheat my way across this bitch. That's what I did last time. I was like,
Oh,
fuck
that's a
it.
good trick.
I
It sure
just
is.
used shadow to get across. They'll be at the boss before I even catch up to you guys. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say just pull me in. I stopped to open these chests, but is that maybe it doesn't count? I don't know why.
Well,
or was
some of
that
them
yesterday
won't
and
open
it expired?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the thing I was asking might have been a daily from yesterday, and since I didn't do it yesterday, it's not a daily anymore. Does that make sense? Is that how it works?
Oh, are you talking about the things? I thought we did it.
Well, for me, it might have
test?
been. Well, okay, I'm using bad terminology. There's the open a certain number of chests on a void vessel, and it might have been something I had to do yesterday rather than so it didn't carry over. I'm not entirely sure how those work because there's things listed as dailies, capital D, and there's things that are weeklies, capital W, but then there's things that are like also dailies but not your dailies, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like a rotating dailies. I don't even know how to describe it.
I thought you were going to say roach dailies. I don't know why.
I got nothing.
I smoke roaches
I was
on the
looking for a
daily.
joke. I got nothing.
I smoke roaches on the daily.
Roach. There's an Asmongold joke in there somewhere.
Maybe.
The Roach King.
I couldn't go there and smoke.
Do you have your phone like in your hip pocket when you're trying to talk to us?
I think he has it in his shirt pocket.
Might be, yeah. Maybe you gotta like turn it upside down or. Because otherwise it seems like it's being smothered. I only mention it because I might actually like to hear what you have to say. If I didn't care, I'd be like, whatever, I would just ignore it. Okay, I should be shooting. There's too many buttons. She's actually really complicated to kind of make it work. Oh, and I should have hit number 3 instead of 4 or 4 first.
To simplify it, then use 1 and 4. Use 1 and 4.
Damn it.
To simplify it,
Then use 1 and 4.
just use 1 and 4.
use 1 and
Okay,
4.
to simplify it. Gotcha.
I hate my life.
Yeah, I wish your phone wasn't hard to hear. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I missed it again. How did I miss it? There we go.
This is the
Shit
ultimate
explodes.
chill.
Oh, they're gonna get me. I knew
In
it.
the air?
I knew it. That's
Are
why.
we
That's why I
fucking for real?
stopped. I stopped and watched you bounce.
Ay, Dios mio, dude. I hate lasers, man. I don't know if it's like just a netcode thing or like their lasers are just laggy. But every map I get hit by the lasers every time.
No, me too. I can't
No
avoid
matter
them.
what.
But I'm god awful at timing. That's why, like, if you put me on a side scroller with platforms that move, I'm fucked.
Like Mario?
Exactly. I have sucked at video games since 1982.
I just have trouble navigating a 2D space like that. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. Because there's like less places to go, and so like when the game artificially locks you out of certain locations, I don't like that. I think that's what it is. Like, I don't like Metroidvania games.
An enemy
This
container
area
has
is
been
locked because
revealed.
you need a key found in
Please
an ogre's
verify
ass
the
on the 10th floor of this thing, but you can only get to the 10th floor of this thing. And I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah. I used to have an entire binder where I would go and find forums and print out the instructions for quests, for EverQuest back in the day, 20 years ago, 25 years ago at this point.
Damn. World
Things
of
like
Warcraft is
trying to
20
track down the
years old now.
Lodazal shelled. Lodazal shell shield. And what you had to rely on is that other people were giving you good instructions, and rather than fucking with you because they wanted less competition for the drop. You never knew.
Yeah, like, I think for me, I was blessed because I was too young to really understand WoW, really. You know what I mean? I was a young kid. And so I just liked killing the things and finding swords. That was really like what I liked
Oh,
about
yeah.
WoW.
Kill the things and get the loot.
Yeah, I didn't really care about like dungeons or raids or bosses. I was blissfully ignorant.
Oh, yeah.
Launching void vessel
I played
exploration
EverQuest for about
operation.
5 years. I played World of Warcraft to level 60 or 65 and got a Griffin in about 6 weeks. I called that my Vicodin vacation after I had a knee surgery. It was the best.
I gave Vicodin, I think. Were people like absolutely getting their lives destroyed by WoW like back in the day?
I mean, it was the beginning of the discussion about online video game addiction. It certainly was.
Yeah, I don't know how real that is though. I can't imagine a video game is more addicting than heroin. Like, let's be real here.
No,
you know?
for sure. It's one of those things where it's like, it's about as addictive as any other pleasurable behavior. I mean, up to
Yeah.
and including golf and sex and drugs, well, whatever.
Yeah.
It has less of a direct chemical effect on the body. Like, you're not putting video games into your blood. You're just
Right.
triggering what's already there. But still,
You know, the hardest thing for me to quit has been, I still haven't been able to quit caffeine. I think caffeine is like the worst one for me.
it's a tough one.
I quit cigarettes. I quit everything. I cannot quit caffeine.
It's especially tough when it's like
When I
part of routines. That's part of the habituation type of stuff. But where it's like, you know, you're really just genuinely tired, and you can just be tired and live, sure. But why? Why would you choose to be tired when you don't have to? When a little cup of coffee will perk you up and get you moving, get your
Because
bowels
I got
going.
a kid.
That too.
Yeah,
can't escape.
but man, like,
Ah, you can hear me. Yeah.
Yep, I just heard you.
got a kid. But yeah, like, just it's so difficult, and it's like also it's not as destructive as other drugs are. Like caffeine's a drug. Like,
No, absolutely, yeah.
it's like, but like it's not destroying my liver. It's not killing me. It's like
It could give you an ulcer if you drank too much, but you know.
I get
Video
headaches
games
if I
only.
don't take it. Though, it's like,
Video games only destroy relationships.
Exactly.
I don't even know if that's true. I think if your lady hates to play video games, don't date that lady.
I think it's all behavioral choices too, because you can absolutely overdo anything. It can become an obsession to the point that you're like making bad choices. Sure. Or someone feels
And for
neglected,
me,
you know?
I can't. Maybe I'm blessed to have back problems, but I can't sit down.
Yeah, that's why I gotta
I
get up,
used
move
to be
around
able
kind of frequently.
I used to be able to just tear up video games. Like I think the longest I play now is for my stream. I'll finish my stream and I'll be done for a couple hours. Like go to the gym and stuff.
Boom! I do like the way she flies across the map. That punch him in the face. Hey, Nemo says, if Dream Merchant Water a streamer, I think I found him. Water. Was a? If you found a streamer who reminds you of Dream Merchant? Is this what you're saying? Okay. Pew. Oh, well, that wasn't the right way to go. This way.
My camera's all fucked up now. I can't see my character at all. Weird.
Is this the second? This is the second time through, and we're already done. Wonderful. I'll get that. Then I'll get that last recipe. I can cook up one more shadow sword, and then I've got it 4-starred, and I can quit worrying about that.
Shadow? Oh.
I think it's the shadow.
I was like, how the hell are you building shadow on this video? But I forgot it's probably your daily.
Yeah, I'm getting it from the Eckerd.
Yeah.
Eckerd stuff. What are the HQ orders?
My God, dude, the shadow is so good. It's such a good weapon.
Well, and then I need to cat it up and all that good stuff. I haven't done any of that. We'll see. I don't know if I ever actually finished the catting up the Deus Ex either.
I don't even have one yet. It hasn't popped up in the Eckerd shop for
An enemy container
I don't know where to
has been
find it
revealed.
either.
Please
Nemo
verify the
says
data.
link in the Discord. Maybe Dream, you'll have to check that out. I can't really do it while I'm streaming. I don't want to fuck it up. I'll end up leaving the voice channel on accident.
all in the outfit. Yeah, we are. I was just double checking.
All done. Ready for? I'll be on.
We're all in the new outfit, just hanging out.
Nemo, you are so rude. That does not look anything like me. What the fuck?
Now, is it meant to be a visual match or a personality match or?
He picked the first black guy he saw playing TFD and said it was me. God damn it.
In which Discord?
Lee says he's changing to the other account. Fan-freaking-tastic. We're gonna wait for you right here. I got a couple of things to do.
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
HQ special orders. Analyze the void vessel. Let's get that last piece acquired.
All I see is you say, "That's not my baby," is my next tattoo.
Oh, I can't do the focused
Nah,
infiltrations anymore.
He put it in Ben. He put it in Ben's.
Oh, did he?
Cool, yeah.
All right. Well, looks like we're done.
Oh yeah. Did you see
Done
my
with
good
that.
news?
You're not the daddy?
You never will be
I
again.
won't be anybody. I will not be anybody else's daddy now. Oh man, and look, like I don't even know what to say about myself today. I learned something new. I could rub one out just completely dry. It's so fucking weird.
Don't you think?
Like that lady said, no lube, no spit, no bodily fluids.
That's terrible. I don't see. When I got my plumbing disconnected, I don't think they told me that. I think they even had me do a sample, bring it in from home. They're like, just get it to us within a half an hour. I'm like, I can do that.
Nope. They had me do it right there
In the
most
place.
excruciating way.
That's crazy. You gotta wonder if they're just fucking sadists. I don't know. Nurses.
Just pull and yank a couple times, you'll get it out.
Right? They should be obligated to help. Lee says invite me. Hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry. Is it me? I think it's
Lee.
Is it me? I think it's
She
me.
was like a golden girl. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I would have still been in the
Party invite. Here we go. Gotcha. And then we're gonna tag your it. 'Cause I don't want to do this. And you, more importantly, you don't want me to do this. You don't want me to fumble around.
Oh.
I'm learning. It takes a lot of repetition.
He's leering.
It is. This is quality leering. This game, literally quality leering. Absolutely. What was I doing though? Oh, I got to make up. Shit, fuck it. I was right there, and I need to. Don't distract me. It's nobody's fault but my own. I need to now make a sword. Where is it? Weapons. There it is. The shadow number. Done. So in 3.5 hours, that'll be ready to go. Red to go. All right, that should be good enough. Where am I at on? Okay, I'm at 26 out of 40 for the next cat. Nemo's cracking up in the chat. I think I'm pretty much ready.
Bro, the website I used to use for my builds on First Descendant is fucking gone. The website doesn't exist anymore.
Gone.
What the fuck? What about this one? Yeah, 404. Suck my dick. What are we doing?
Wow.
What happened? That's fucked up.
I mean, it happens. They say the internet is forever, but is it really?
Sometimes it's forever.
Sometimes.
Not this time.
Designate junk. Oh, am I keeping any of these? Well, not if they aren't gonna make it past my junk filter. Oh, one of them did. Tinkling mechanics reactor. With
I got a tinkling mechanics reactor for you.
right. What are those things? Hold on. Wait a minute. It's a. I got a auxiliary power unit for you. There you go. That's the best I can do. Because it looks like a penis.
Nerds.
Yes. Descendant modules. What do I got? I got 7. What should I boost? Should I boost skill extension for duration up? Maybe.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Should I boost MP conversion? I should boost MP conversion, and I can. Let's do that right now. Matchmaking started. Oh, can I go fast enough? Enhance module. Let me find MP convert. I can't find it. There it is. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enhance. Done. I got it.
Great.
Just in time.
I got Dante today.
Oh, yeah?
Dante.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got home late as fuck last night. I was planning on playing, but we had to go to Walmart.
This is
'cause
Hound
we're out
Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy
And it
within
was,
the
I
operation
usually
zone.
go to
All
Rise
units,
because I like
please
to get
proceed
free
at your
gas
own
every once in a
discretion,
while.
but do not exceed your limits.
But Walmart was the only one Yeah, I know I'm getting old because I go to the store, I'm like, ooh, deals! And I get like excited for like clearance items. I had that thought the other day. I was like, oh, how disgusting, dude. How far the mighty have fallen.
Descendant, we're
A
detecting
sail,
arcane
you
life
say?
signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Yeah.
What is happening now? We're not staying here very long. Might as well just run these guys over and leave. Ooh.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment point.
What is... There we go. There's more people to shoot. Valby is less difficult to manage.
Well, yeah, but
The original.
I need to level up her.
Oh, I barely got off. There we go.
I got off.
You I was gonna say I couldn't dodge the red ground and make a crack about your experience at the same time. I wanted to. Ah, I'm fucked. I got hit. Oh, dodge. See, again, I'm laughing at my own stupid jokes, and I'm almost dead.
By accident there.
Extraction from operation zone initiated.
I think I gave myself a rat.
Oh, no bueno.
Oh no! Did you put it in a dirty hole?
Chafing.
Oh, that's
I almost rubbed the black off.
Did you go to Houston?
No. I probably would have got a nurse to assist then.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel.
Look at it.
Void
STDs.
storm is intensifying.
20,000
Conditions
cases
are
of AIDS
unfavorable.
that broke out in
Proceed with
Houston
caution.
during spring
Over.
break. Nasty.
I wasn't there. Why am I nasty?
No, I'm saying people in Houston. Yeah, let's say you were nasty.
I am nasty.
Jesus. I can't even build my bar because things die so fast. I'm trying. Almost there. All right, here we go. All right, and we're done. That's good enough. Good enough.
RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
Do you guys remember when the only way to level up the character was those stupid pillars, and you had to have a bunny in the corner jumping all day, and it would take 5 hours to hit level 40 once?
Descendant,
I heard about that.
Pillars with bunny
large-scale
jumping. I
Vulgus
have no idea
transfer.
what that is. Yeah.
Attack their deployment point.
So that you know the pillars in the open world areas, those used to be the only ways to get any real XP.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like you would do the electric one because Bunny can sit there and jump, and she would just jump up and down over and over and over and over again, like a macro, and then level everybody up. It was so lame. That's actually one of the reasons I stopped playing. I was like, bro, leveling up is not fun. This game is not fun. I'll still play Warframe.
The original.
They fixed. They also had to kill bosses back in the day to.
Yeah, I remember
unlock-
someone talking
so you know
about
how you
that.
get yeah, you get amorphous materials. The only way to open them was when you kill a Colossus. And each Colossus had like a certain set of them that can open. And so like you would have to kill some of them for like one material to a gun, and then some of them for another material to a gun, and some of them were like impossible, like Gluttony and
Mission complete.
the
Transport inbound.
what's
See you soon.
the big guy called? The Fortress, the Molten Fortress or whatever.
Mm.
Those two were the lamest because you had to get somebody to turn all the things around, right? So like, yeah. And getting a bunch of fucking retards to turn a thing all at once seems to be an impossible task.
Yeah, that just
That's why I don't like
legit sounds
bosses
like
in
a
this
terrible system.
That's why I don't like
Decrease HP.
bosses that are like too complicated because that are required to beat as a team, because I think that's like the worst. I think that like if little Timmy fucks up and then everybody else gets punished, it's not good. I think it's really bad.
But you play Remnant too. Oh yeah, never mind. You got carried.
Yeah, but
My bad. You got
can,
carried.
what I'm saying is you can kill every boss in Remnant 2 by yourself.
I guess
So,
I don't have a
like, it doesn't
full
matter.
increased HP. That's close enough. Let's get that last one.
That's why I'm really not a fan of Grim Reaper either. Grim Reapers suck.
I can't wait for his ass to come back. That was the first one that I had trouble with. I still haven't beat.
Right?
Bring that
can beat 'em.
motherfucker back.
You're ready for some
I got a build that
revenge,
can
huh?
I'm able to beat Grim Reaper relatively easily. It takes me a couple of minutes.
How come I can't increase this? It's already as high as it can go.
But yeah, he's not easy.
Not at all.
I was able to beat him just because I already had a whatchamacallit.
Oh, that's Agent Alucard's favorite boss though.
I know.
He loves
Yeah,
doing
he's-
stuff.
Yeah, but you can fight him solo. He's not like you need to solve a bunch of puzzles just to fight him. You can fight Grim Reaper solo. You know what I mean?
All right, let's go down here.
I know what you mean, Butterbean.
Like, this is why I didn't like. I know a lot of people hold Destiny 2 bosses in high regard, but like, all of the bosses boil down to step on plates, boss becomes unimmune, do this thing in a certain amount of time, kill the boss. I hated that because if like one person out of 8 people just didn't know what was going on, then that person got shit on by everybody, and it's just like, I hated playing with other people in Destiny. I thought it was like always obnoxious and atrocious.
I got pretty lucky, and I fell into a relatively small clan of people that were decent gamers, that knew the strats, were good at communicating, and all I had to do was just follow instructions, and they would let me tag along. I was like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, I got annoyed with it. Like, I didn't give Destiny a second chance because of that shit.
And fair enough, yeah. Everyone's got their limits.
Like I said, it had nothing to do with Destiny. Destiny is actually like, I would say overall it was a decent game. I didn't think it was Destiny. Was a bad game.
I enjoyed it. And I mean, I really only quit because I was playing way too much. And now, look at me go now, but at least I'm only doing it for streaming purposes. I actually quit at the end of the night. I'm not playing 12 hours at a stretch, which I used to do.
I hated people. Like, I hated playing with people who were incompetent. Like,
Yep.
and I still hate that. Like, that's why I don't play a lot of cooperative games. I didn't play a lot of cooperative games either. It's just like, if you don't know what you're doing, ask questions or watch a 5-second video. Like, what are we talking about? Go to YouTube and look it up. Like, it's not that hard. Instead, you wanna do the same fight for 6 hours because somebody can't do one thing properly. Like, that shit annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, no, that's true. I get frustrated with that too. Well, see, that's why they say you never want to be the smartest person in the room. You want everyone else to be better at raiding than you are, so that you're not, you're not getting frustrated by other people fucking up. It's like they're being patient with you. I like that.
A lot of times, people will just not even follow like the most basic directions. Like,
no, that's true.
Or they just don't have game sense.
Did you say erection?
If you are following basic erections.
Oh. Sorry.
New directions.
Yeah, we're talking about bad times, not good times. But that's also why I didn't like dungeons in World of Warcraft, because everybody just uses the bot now, and it takes like all of the. I didn't play a lot of WoW either. I played like a little bit, like I said, as a kid. I liked like getting cool weapons. And that was kind of all I liked doing. I didn't really care about like the stats and the raids. Like I said, the same thing would happen, and I was like a young kid. I was like, oh, these people are always hurting me. All they told me to do one thing, I'm doing that one thing. It's not that hard. Yeah, that drives me nuts. Even as a kid, that drove me nuts. I think that's also why I like Black Desert so much, because you can play the entire game. Like, you can fight every boss fight. You know what I mean?
I did not know that.
Yeah, as long as you're strong enough.
don't know how I feel about that. I guess maybe I'm kind of a sucker for games that are a little more force you to be in a group to do more difficult content. I mean, it's toss up.
I hate that. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I absolutely hate that.
I get it.
It's just like,
Sometimes I like the idea of working well as a team, pulling it off. But then again, bad players hold you back. So there's a
or like Tom has 6 kids, right? And then Tom has to go deal with his kids, and so you were gonna have a raid night that night, and now you can't do your raid.
Yeah, that too.
It's like
Or
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Wow.
Tom is a euphemism.
They gotta go deal with his kids.
yeah. But that's but
Look,
it's
I
the same
change
thing.
diapers. I could change diapers and farm at the same time. Okay.
Most dads can't. That's all I'm saying.
That is a
Nothing
unique
against
skill
you.
set.
Yeah. I also am starting to feel like I give humans in general so much credit when a lot of people are cheaters and terribly like everybody on that show, the financial audit show, is basically a monster. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I really can't. I can't even watch clips of that show. These people are so dumb. It's like my wife used to enjoy watching like Bad Girls Club reality shows where just the most awful people come in and just be awful to each other. And I'm like, this is not entertaining. This is enraging. This is ridiculous.
It's like, how could you not plan for your future, your kid's future? Like, how could you not think more than 1 hour ahead? Why do you buy $22,000 worth of Labubas in a month? Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
How could you do that? Labubas don't even do anything. If it was a car, I'd be like, whatever, you got wheels now, right? Like,
Yep.
how are you putting toys over wheels, my guy?
Yep.
What are we doing? But like, yeah, those people can't understand like second order effects. They're all like, for some reason, they all happen to be like weird liberal weirdos too. I don't know why. But it also makes a little sense when you think that liberals don't actually use facts and logic a lot of times. Like they don't think about like, if you let infinite illegal aliens into your thing, it bogs down things like free healthcare, and then people will vote against free healthcare because it's not actually good, right?
Yep.
People talk shit about America's healthcare system all the time, but like you can go into an emergency room in America and get healthcare. Like it doesn't matter. If you can pay it or not, a lot of times. In fact, if you do what I do, you just don't answer the phone and you're Count Chocula when you answer it. Like you can get whatever care you want. They're not gonna put a lien on your house, like they can.
So I've got a little Ring security cam so that if someone knocks on the door or whatever, I can just look at who it is and see if I want to talk to them. Is this somebody I know? It never is. It's never anyone I know. It's never anyone I want to talk to. So I don't answer the door most of the time. But lately I've been thinking, like I had the urge the other day to just open this door, open the microphone and just start talking like faux Eastern European. just rambling some weird nonsense that sounds like it could be Russian or Latvian. Who knows? Maybe throw a little German in there and see what people say. And then when they're like, "Hello, sir, I'm here to, I'm collecting petitions for. We'd like to offer you solar power for your roof, whatever it is." Just gibber back at them.
Well, okay, but here's my question: why is cause and effect so difficult for people to understand? Right? Like,
I don't
how
know,
come
man.
you can't see that if you do something, the effects that it has? Like, why don't we understand that as like a species? Like, are people just that dumb now?
No, I think there is a legit IQ minimum for certain degrees of
But it's so
understanding
common
the
now.
world. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this for a long time. I think universal suffrage was a mistake. I don't want to just take votes away from women. I want to take it away
I
from
agree.
most people.
Repeal the 19.
Yes, and not just women. Actually, I got a whole system that I'd like to replace it with. Not a system, but requirements, essentially.
I just feel like you have to understand, like, you gotta know who your president is, at least. fucking minimum.
Maybe, so we could have knowledge tests. Hold on, let me get this real quick.
Knowledge tests, I think, need to be mandatory. Like,
I mean, civics.
you can't have a bunch of fucking
tests,
retards voting. Like, then they vote for shit like
temporarily
Mamdani.
unavailable, motherfucker. I tried to do it as fast as I could. We'll go back.
That guy's
Like I've been sitting at
free-
level 40 for a minute now, and I need to sock this
free
cat.
stores in his state, and then he doesn't realize that those stores are going to be run out of business because everybody's just going to steal from him. Like,
Well, apparently I hear Mamdani's had to go on an ass-kissing campaign apologizing to billionaires. Please don't leave. I didn't mean it.
not just him, Kathy Hochul as well.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was her I heard about.
Yeah, it wasn't Mamdani. Mamdani is trying to still fuck every millionaire out of the state.
And why wouldn't he? I guess because his goal is actually to destroy
Well,
New
he
York.
already released a bunch of fucking felons in jail.
Of course he did.
all kinds of horrible
Because that's what
shit.
communists do.
Shit.
They destroy.
Well, he's a Muslim terrorist too, right?
Yeah, that also.
He's an actual Muslim terrorist. Like he's been siding with Muslim terrorism since he got in office. Fuck that guy. I think we need to have him put in jail, beat him, fucking hang him upside down, and beat him with sticks until he fucking has You can't have Muslim ideals in America. It doesn't work. I hate Muslims, bro.
I am not a
Say that on
fan.
stream? I think I can say that. I hate them. I fucking hate those little goddamn Jawas, bro.
How can it be a hate crime when I loved it? When I loved doing it? That's what I'm saying.
It's just like, bro, it's so disgusting. Their ideas are disgusting. They sell their kids like they're nasty nuts, bro. Like, I hate them.
Well, my problem more than anything is, yeah, I am not a Muslim. I'm not a Christian, but my beliefs are closer to Christianity, and I would rather live in a nation where
I'm not religious at all, but
where
I
Christian morals are ascendant, because you will be ruled by one ideology or another, and I'd prefer it was one that I like and not one that I don't like.
I prefer it was one that doesn't sell their daughters to goats. Like,
I mean, there's good reasons. There are plenty of things to say about
well,
that.
I also my church out because I think the church does a lot for my community. Like, I don't see mosques doing anything for the fucking communities. No,
They
they're
do
disgusting
things for their
leeches on
community.
society.
Yep.
Yeah, they do things for other Muslims. They don't do things for the whole community. There's been a handful of times that the church gives us hands, and they'll do outreach with the whole place, and it's nice. But they had a fucking monster truck thing coming. It was awesome, right? The church here is awesome, but like, if you keep persecuting the church, because that's what they're doing, they're actively attacking Christians in these states, right? Then we're gonna have problems. Like, I don't see, because you're not gonna have the same kind of outreach and help that a church gives you from Muslims. Because they hate white people. They actively say they want to kill all white people. So they say those
At the
words
very
with
least,
their own mouths. And,
conquer, destroy, or subjugate all non-Muslims. Yeah, that's it. Literally in the holy book.
They tell you to your face they want to kill you. I don't know why we're letting any of them in our fucking country. Like,
it's a problem.
My God, so brutal, dude.
I would actually, criminalize.
I would
the
criminalize
practice of
Muslims.
Islam and communism. I mean, technically it already is, but
yeah, but we just don't enforce the laws because our fucking our politicians are retards.
oh, I think I did the wrong one there. Well, I did one or the other. So, okay, what do we got for arcade tuning? I got 7. Jesus.
Axion time.
That's it.
Yeah. Time for a teef and then a wally. Time for 2 teef, probably. Here we go.
Is almost done. I just don't think we need people like that in our country. That's all. I think we should deport all of them. And any politician
Top right, says
who,
Lee.
any politician who said, "Hey, we let them in, we let infinite migrants in," they need to go to the gulag.
Oh, there's a Colossus Pyromaniac just past the teeth.
Evacuate to an area out of range of the sirens, or vacate the Colossus guided capture zones.
There he is. I
All
see him.
descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground interception.
And he did. right, should we go looking for the other one or don't bother? Assuming he's still
other one is
alive.
top right. Top right.
Oh yeah, top
Top
left.
left.
Let's go.
Top
Let's go.
left.
Top left. Yeah.
Oh, top left.
He's right there. Might as well. Where
He's
is
in the
he anyway?
east, not the west.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he did. It sure is. Well, I was going to tell you my plan for the repeal. So you got to repeal the 19th, and you got to modify the 14th because we got a problem there. Guaranteeing
repeal it too.
equal. Well, we can at least modify it. I think there's a principle of equal protections, but it should not be construed to say equal voting privileges.
I don't.
so
Well,
to
I don't
speak.
think you should vote if you were a first-generation immigrant, where your parents just fucked so they could stay here. Like, I think that's nasty.
Well,
Fuck
it isn't
it's
that
been used
it isn't
for
that angle of it. But I think you're right, and we should also amend it for that purpose. But it's just you just have to say it's okay that some people are treated differently under the law, where they may have certain equal protections, but not others, like equal right to vote, that kind of thing.
Well, I think if you're not a citizen, you don't deserve the protections of the American government. Like, I just don't think so. So my
Gotcha.
opinion is, like, you don't get free health care, you don't get nothing. Like, you're on your own.
Oh, well, I'm
And you have to earn
saying,
your way in.
I mean, if you, my only problem with that is there's I get what you're going for, but I think there's unintended consequences that don't that go to, like, okay, so if you're a tourist in New York, you can just be murdered. No, you should have the right
I've
not to
picked up a
be
mutant
murdered,
material
but
formation signal
certainly not
in
to
the skies
vote
nearby.
as a tourist, that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, but if the guy murdering you, still gonna go to jail. Like,
Well, not if you have no rights. Then he's done nothing wrong. So that's what I'm saying. We got to be careful how we actually what we're trying to accomplish and how we phrase it. Oh, look at that. It's not what I wanted to do.
last dagger being hit kind of hard.
This is probably the best place for me to be unloading on this character, because they just keep coming. Oh, I actually ran out of ammo. What am I supposed to do on her to keep ammo? I guess I gotta run around and pick it up. Guess I have to. Because I'm just out.
Or like if you're visiting America, you just fall under the jurisdiction, whatever is legal in your country. That's what I think.
Fair enough. I mean, there's an argument to be had. I might disagree, but I'm not like, no, you're wrong, man. Fuck you.
Well, because that's what other countries do. And like if I'm in Germany, I follow German law. But like if I'm on like if I'm not a citizen of Germany, they'll like persecute your country's laws.
Yep. Well, what I was going to change is, so what are the qualifications? I think it should be only married couples with children who own their own home, and having a mortgage qualifies as home ownership. I would say you don't have to have it paid off yet.
I think you should have your own home, but also pay net positive.
Requesting takedown.
So for me, I would
Sure, we could add that. Yeah.
But I also don't add anything of value to the country, right? Like I'm benefiting from this, but I also don't necessarily should have the right to vote because I am not benefiting. I'm not contributing to society.
I mean, we could say net positive tax contributions. Not a bad idea. But
because why would you get the benefit from the systems that other people pay into that you don't have to pay into, right?
Certainly.
I don't like, even I'm a disabled vet. I don't think I would lose the right to vote. I'm okay with that if it's used properly, if it's done
sure.
that way.
And then again, maybe you get grandfathered in no matter what if you've done military service or something like that. That's also possible. I'm open to all kinds of, well, how do we fine tune this? But what I was going to say is that, so I'm married and I am a homeowner, but no kids. So I would also lose my vote under this proposed system, and I'm okay with that. I think I can leave it up to the married homeowners with kids to make a better world, and I'll just be happy to live in it and let them handle it.
Well, yeah, because most voting is done for the betterment of the community, right? So I do agree with, like, you probably should have a kid to vote, and you have to be a first generation. So, like, you can't be like I said, you can't be like a Mexican who comes in here, makes a baby, and then stays here because you have a baby. I think that's disgusting.
Yeah, the whole illegal aliens voting, anchor babies.
The only
not good.
disqualifier is if your partner was an American citizen. So, like, if your husband died, whatever, that sucks. But you should be an American. You should be grandfathered in because at this point you've also had the same. You've integrated into society by being married to an American citizen.
Sure, and I don't know who it was who just proposed a new thing that first generation immigrants cannot hold political office or sit as federal judges or something else.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Well, they're the most violent too.
Absolutely.
First generation. I think not only should know. First off, Mamdani's not even an American citizen. Like, he was an illegal when he got here. You have to be. I think you have
Did
to
he
be
get made
born here.
legal afterwards? Well, I think you should be born here too.
Yeah, he got made legal afterwards. But I think you have to be born here to run in any office. Like, what are we doing?
Yep. I think what they did was the
We got a bunch of
1965 Hart-Celler immigration reforms, and all the things that the opponents warned would happen have come true in the subsequent, 60 years.
Well, look what's happening in Britain. I don't want that to happen here in America.
Yeah, did you hear about that kid that got stabbed and the cops are like,
he got
I don't think he did.
Stabbed in the neck, and then they got arrested. He got arrested. Well, he was the one who got stabbed.
Oh yeah.
What are we talking about?
Well, it all comes down to the whole reason why I support Chud the Builder, which is that if you just claim racial offense and your skin is brown, the cops will arrest the other guy because they're scared.
Well, that shit happened in Seattle 2 months ago. Some guy called a guy at the N-word, and then the guy who stabbed him got off of because
that was in Portland. That was in my hometown right here. Yeah. And what happened was, what happened was, dude stabbed him. Then the victim of the stabbing used the N-word after he was stabbed, which seems an appropriate thing to do. Yeah. Whether you like it or not, in the heat of the moment after being stabbed, you might say something unpleasant to the stabber. And then the jury let off the stabber because of what the man said after he was stabbed. Unfucking believable.
I thought the judge did it. I thought the jury thought he should go to jail for a super long time.
Maybe. But what he didn't. That is the bottom line.
It wasn't the jury.
Well, we need to start putting judges in prison or under, in my opinion.
I think that if that doesn't happen soon, they're putting their own lives at risk because people are going to get really violent.
As I said, I cannot advocate for that, but you sure as fuck can't make me condemn it.
No, but I'm not saying history repeats itself, but I am saying it rhymes.
Sure does.
And that's what happens every time the judges get corrupt in every country in history that happens, right? So.
Oh, it's happening.
Rocco Raggy.
Matchmaking in progress.
Matchmaking.
And then what are we gonna do? Go back to running dungeons, right? We gotta do 10 more of them.
Yeah.
Might as well.
More.
That's a great place for me to run up some cats.
I'm almost done with these guns. Or how immigrants are breaking into dudes' houses there, or how a judge let a murderer of some girl off for 120 days of probation. That's nasty. I don't want to live there. That's
it's
Germany or Norway.
pretty crazy. what's going on and how, yeah, the two-tiered system. Well, they don't know any better, so we can't hold them accountable. Well, how are they supposed to learn? And if they don't know no better, don't let them in.
Yeah, I mean, you have to at least, I think you also have to think language at a K1. Oh my god. We don't have any glazes here?
There goes a kneecap. Shoulder plate, that's the next one. Oh, I'm about to die. Let's jump. Oh, not into that thing. Get away from it. Get away from it. Break him out of that phase? Is that what it is?
No.
Does that last for a specific duration?
Yeah.
And he down. Okay, let's look at my damage. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be under 100,000. I don't know how to keep the DPS on and avoid dying. It's ridiculous. Oh, 99. Almost 99. Almost 100 million. That's actually one of the highest damages I've ever done. Not close to a billion, but.
I was at 250, but I was able to pull a Billy and Serena last time we did this.
Nice.
Not in a really fast one, but one of them that we did together. I was like,
all right, somebody wants to high five. Let's go. And a heart. Oh, she's gone. Too late. They really need to fix how the shiny stuff looks on the skin, because it makes their skin look plastic. They don't look wet. They look plastic. That's not the right amount of wet.
I'm wet.
I bet you are.
That's not what I meant. Let me think of the characters right out here.
See, they've got it decent for the armor. Like if you look at
well, look, my character looks
look at
wet
Dream.
right now because I think it rains in here sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening. It's raining right now, or at least it was. Yep. There he goes. Look at him doing the shuffle.
How the fuck did I do that? Who gave me infinite ammo? How did that work?
Where did Lee
do
go?
that again?
Do I have infinite ammo now? Nope.
No,
I've got
what
something.
happened.
I've got something on my screen that I don't know what it is, and it keeps starting
like
itself
200 rounds
over
in
and
that
over and
magazine.
over
That was
again.
crazy.
What is that little greeny thing, and how do I find out? How do I get a title for the buff? Is that something I turned off at some point?
Perhaps. Maybe.
Lee says up here, hide from meteors. Oh.
Over here.
Okay. Let me try that. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, look at that. Just when they start falling, you get up there. Okay. Is it only this side, or is it either one? Because there may be one spot where meteors just don't fall, and it might be this side of the column.
I'll show you guys really where to go. Check this out.
Oh, well. First you go to Serena. Then you stay on
You go up
Serena.
here. And they stay up here.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I can't hit you at all.
The hell? Is there anything you can land on up there?
Yeah, I could go up here, but I think it teleports me back down.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wonder if there's a way to go any higher here.
Oh,
Lee says any side. Okay, I didn't even know these were a thing. You know, what I haven't done in this game as much as I've done in other games is just run around and explore shit. Just look in every nook and cranny for fucks and giggles. So I gotta have people tell me what I'm actually doing. But there you have it. So do we want to hit Albion? Do we want to go ahead and get on with the dungeons?
I thought we were doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
We're gonna go hit guys really hard. Yeah, but I'll also like if you don't, I know they always say that people are Nazis and predators. It's like, but if you don't take care of this problem now, you will actually have a new party come up that's nasty like that, right? Like,
Yep.
it's not a new thing that's going to happen. Like, it's happened before.
I've said this too for over a decade. The best way to prevent America from actually becoming a real legitimate fascist state is to get the commies the fuck out, because it's commies that create fascists.
Because fascists want to kill the commies.
Well, basically,
They're
commies
tired
go
of getting-
overboard. They don't know how to do anything except go overboard, and then eventually people get really mad and organize, and then they go overboard, killing all the commies. Rooting out
And it-
degeneracy, as they say.
Yeah. It sucks, but that's how humans operate. Humans are the only animal that do preemptive killing, and that's why a lot of the predators that used to hunt humans are all extinct now.
Oh, yeah.
And if you make a human's life hard or you persecute them a lot, they're gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah.
And it happens all the time. It happens in nature. That's one of the weird things that humans evolved to do, is to kill
Lee
their
says
predators.
early break. Oh, we might as well. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
We might as well. Let me go. I'm just running over here to check my, the hell is this?
If there's something you
need, recipes
So-
cooking.
you'll need to pay.
We had a bunch of predators. We had like a lot of big cats that would hunt humans, but humans would go out and kill them. So it's like, oh, now I'm safe. I killed all of the big cats in the area.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to.
No,
be
that's definitely a thing too. It's like if we identify an entire
It-
species that is dangerous, we'll just kill them all, for sure.
And that species can be communism. It happens it's happened before.
I mean, in my opinion, communists are dangerous animals.
They are dangerous animals. Look at all the liberals. They don't think past tomorrow. Or they don't think past today.
Okay, Snow Bunny Descendant is making some cute kitty gestures. What we need is more cute girls acting like kittens.
Agreed.
This is what I'm going to say. This is the way. This is the way to make the world a better place.
I think we need to get rid of OnlyFans, but that too, that works.
I'm not saying
Girls
don't.
are aspiring to. Girls are aspiring to be OnlyFans models. That is crazy.
Another thing that just popped up in my feed recently was payment processors shutting down payments for artists that do lewd art, and it's mostly going to be hentai type stuff.
Well,
and I'm like,
so
okay, wait a minute.
Not just art.
Now
Not
do
just this has
now
happened,
do.
This has happened before.
I'm
so
saying
video games.
Don't just, if you're going to do that, now do OnlyFans. Oh, they won't. They won't shut that down. They're just going to shut.
No,
yeah,
they
video-
have. They have. That's why OnlyFans is only valued at $8 billion instead of $100 billion, like it's supposed to.
So you said like
because they
PayPal and a bunch of other banks won't send
they don't
them.
work with OnlyFans. OnlyFans has their own payment processor.
Fair enough. Maybe they did. I didn't think they would. I thought they were selectively choosing which degeneracy to have a problem with.
No, in fact, they were doing it with Steam and itch.io, and I think, and they did it with political figures like Nick Fuentes.
I think Steam told them to get fucked, but they.
Well, no, Steam has to comply because it's like having a freeway, but then kicking you off of the freeway, right? Like, I think at this point that the payment processing companies should be beholden to some fucking regulation, because I don't think that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is bad for business. That's not a good enough reason.
Yeah, you can either
Sorry,
be a
get
medium
fucked.
of exchange or you're not. If you're not a universal medium of exchange, you're something else, and
I
you
think we
don't
have
get
laws
to
against
you don't get
that
to function
already,
like a
though.
bank. Yeah. Well, I think we're also heading towards the whole crypto thing. So anyway, I'm gonna let me get out on this break so that we make the most of our time here. I will be right back in about 10 minutes, and while I'm gone, there will be music made by me for you to enjoy, and I hope you do.
water.
There you go, and I'll see you on the other side.
Benjamin the Dream Wizard wants to help you pierce the veil of night and shine the light of understanding upon the mystery of dreams. Every episode of his Dreamscapes program features real dreamers gifted with rare insight into their nocturnal visions. New Dreamscapes episodes appear every week on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and other video hosting platforms, as well as free audiobooks exploring the psychological principles which inform our dream experience, and much, much more. To join the Wizard as a guest, reach out across more than a dozen social media platforms and through the contact page at BenjaminTheDreamWizard.com. where you will also find the Wizard's growing catalog of historical dream literature available on Amazon, documenting the wisdom and wonder of exploration into the world of dreams over the past 2,000 years. That's Benjamin the Dream Wizard on YouTube and at benjaminthedreamwizard.com.
Eating and laughing with folks of your choice, and kissing the girls and declaring that they are growing more beautiful day after day. Chatting and bragging a bit with the men, building the old family circle again. Living the wholesome and old-fashioned cheer, just for a while at the end of the year. Were small, mother's a little bit grayer, that's all. Father's a little bit older, but still ready to romp and to laugh with a will. Here we are back at the table again, telling our stories as women and men. Bowed our heads for a moment in prayer. Oh, but we're grateful and glad to be there. Home from the Eastland and home from the West, home with the folks that are dearest and best. Out of the sham of the cities afar, we've come for a time to be just what we are. Here we can talk of ourselves and be frank, forgetting position and station and rank. Give me the end of the year and it's fun when most of the planning and toiling is done. Bring all the wanderers home to the nest. Let me sit down with the ones I love best. Hear the old voices still ringing with song. See the old faces unblemished by wrong. See the old table with all of its chairs, and I'll put soul in my Thanksgiving prayer. Turning and turning in the widening jar, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart, the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed and everywhere. The ceremony of innocence is drowned. a shape with lion body and the head of a man, a gaze blank and pitiless as the sun is moving its slow thighs while all about it real shadows of the indignant desert birds. The darkness drops again, but now I know that 20 centuries of stony sleep were vexed to nightmare by a rocking cradle. Surely some revelation is at hand. Surely the second coming is at hand. The second coming. Hardly are those words out when a vast image out of Spiritus Mundi troubles my sight. And what rough beast did sour come around at last? Slouches towards Bethlehem to be born. The stranger within my gate, he may be true or kind, but he does not talk my talk. I cannot feel his mind. I see the face and the eyes and the mouth, but not the soul behind. The men of my own stock, they may do ill or well, but they tell the lies I am wanted to. They are used to the lies I tell, and we do not need interpreters when we go to buy and sell. Within my gates, he may be evil or good, but I cannot tell what powers control, what reasons sway his mood, nor when the gods of his far-off land shall repossess his blood. The men of my own stock, bitter bad they may be, but at least they hear the things I hear and see the things I see, and whatever I think of them and their likes, they think of the likes of me. Father's belief, and this is also mine. Let the cord be all one sheath. and the grapes be all one vine. Ere our children's teeth are set on edge by bitter bread and wine.
The Stranger, poetry by Rudyard Kipling, written in 1908, and an appropriate song for the discussion we were just having about who should hold political power in America, etc. More music on YouTube, Rumble and X at Real AI Radio. What an ironically appropriate song to just randomly be in the mix of what was playing today. It's fantastic, and I'm back. We're back.
Welcome back.
Every time I put this thing in the microwave in between breaks, it always comes back too hot. I don't know how to. I'm dialing in the.
What's it? One of those microwave burritos? They have this like either absolute ice cube in the middle, or molten lava. There's
molten lava
in between.
Yep, hot pockets. That's what it's all about.
Oh my god, dude! I lived on Hot Pockets. I trust me, I know, man. That shit's fucking fucked.
I guess Dream had to bounce.
Yeah,
out of
he
the
had
group.
to go.
Bummer. I hope
His
he comes
fucking
back.
microphone is not doing great on his phone.
Yeah, and it might be a thing where he's trying to work, so he needs his hands, and then it's like in his pocket, and it all comes out like he's talking from underwater inside a fishbowl. Yeah. Lee says Onslaught is going to start like COD drop from the Harris airship. I like that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm ready, I think. Do I have anything else? Oh, I can actually boost. I can boost some of these. Let's look for skill extension. See if I can.
When reloading, rounds are not consumed. Oh, it was Firing Fiesta that was doing that. Remember, I was like, oh, I have a really big magazine this time for sure. God.
Lee says, Axion Dungeons, here we come. Here we go.
Here we go. I'm on Dia. I'm going to bring some shit weapons.
Let's do it. That's fine by me. Oh, I should probably jack up Potent Collector. Let's see what that does for me. Okay, saved. Escape. All right. Yes, this guy.
I still haven't been beaten
What can I help you
Sagia or whatever, the one I was talking about yesterday. That game, I've played it for 30 hours. I still haven't. It's an old PS2 game, too. I cannot believe how good it is. It's so good. You remember when games used to just be good games? Back in the day? Isn't that crazy?
It was a whole thing. Games being good. I
Games
remember.
being good so that you buy them instead of being filled with microtransactions and have gay flags in them.
Yep.
I don't have any gay pride. Fuck your gay pride.
There was that makes me think of so someone was saying, well, if you're Christian, then why don't you have a problem? Why don't you oppose adultery? And it's like, because no one's flying pro-adultery flags outside of schools.
Yeah.
That's what they're opposing. They're opposing the ideology.
That's a great way to put it.
Right? There's a whole thing where the leftist mind is like, they push for a change. And when you go, I don't like that change, they say, well, why do you care? Why are you so obsessed? Why are you making an issue out of it? It's like, because you're the one trying to change something. It's only a problem because you're trying to do it. But they know, I'm convinced they know what they're doing. It's all tactics. It's not.
Well, it's malicious. Hey, I first it's either ignorance or malicious, and now I'm convinced it's all malicious. They hate white people. They're a bunch of racists. They're all Indian for some reason. I don't understand why we're all doing Indian now.
Yep. There's several people that should not be in our government that are.
Ilhan Omar needs to be in jail, not just.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that one.
I doubt it. I don't. Like I said, I think they're all on the same team.
Well, there's a whole thing where like nothing ever happens. I mean, what do you got? You got people like was it someone was it Republican Rep Jim Jordan says, look at this stuff that's terrible that's happening. And someone responded to him, all caps, multiple exclamation points. You're in government. Then do something about it. What are you?
You have all of the seats. Here's what's pissing me off. Republicans have all the seats. They have all the courts. They have everything, and they're not doing anything. They're not doing shit. It's fucking pissing me off. Like, I'm so against voting Republican right now. Like,
yeah. It's an ego trap too, because it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Vote for Democrats who will never give up power again, and then we're all fucked? Or do you try and?
No, I'm just gonna vote for Democrats, let it burn down, and then let somebody turn into Mecha Hitler.
This is an option that a lot of people don't seem to realize.
And that's, well, the problem is the Republicans don't seem to recognize that problem, and some Republicans do see, like Nick Fuentes is saying shit like that. It's like, well, they're not gonna actually do it. They will. You have no idea. The prospects of the future are gone. They do not give a fuck about the government. They don't give a fuck about you. People just want to live. Crazy. Anyway, we've been talking about a lot of government stuff. Let's talk about that.
I know it's been like this is the politics show. Once a month. Once a month we vent.
It's just so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. It's like you have every fucking seat in the House of Representatives, pretty much. You have,
especially that you vote them in under the promise they're going to do something, and nothing happens. It's like, well, what was the point? Why did we do any of that?
These fucking elites keep escaping my grasp.
It's always hard to find that one last guy. There we go. Here it comes.
Let's just send it to Randy. It's our last day, then we have to finish things up quick.
This is our last day
for weeklies.
Oh, yeah, so we got to get it done. Well, we got plenty of time. I think we can get 10 dungeons done in a couple hours.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't even remember what the benefit of doing these is.
Ancestor mods.
Oh.
Red mod.
Okay. Maybe I'd have more if I knew.
But actually, I don't mind doing this one because I don't have a fully built Hive Master, so this works out for me.
Oh, you know what? Me too. I need to. I got one. Now I need 4 more to like cat it up, or to star it out. That's man. I gotta get the right terminology. There was a whole explosion thing that happened. There sure was.
Oh, I know. He was on top of the piece.
Oops, I forgot those things come right through the columns. Sparkles. It's all pixelated. That's all I can see is pixelation.
Oh, he locked me out. molesting me! Oh my god.
And normally I gotta pay extra for that.
Yeah,
Hope he sure did. He grabbed you. There you go. You're up.
Help!
Mission
Oh, I got
complete.
2.
30 out of 40. Let's go.
Oh, I
Jump.
got 4. I got
Jump
4
says
red
sup.
mods that game.
How you doing, Jump?
Rabdom. Random. Oh, okay. Yeah, for the underwater base, Dia is kind of the way to go, but the rest of them, Serena is the way to go.
Mm.
Did my gun level up?
Wow, every time. Okay.
This one, Dia's perfect.
Ooh,
Like, 2 shots.
boom! And I got some of them. Alright, let's start shooting. I might need to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna back up. Since we're doing these back to back and it's just non-stop sparkles, we're gonna go to the screen. I gotta turn off other people's options. Is it under graphics or gameplay? I think it's under gameplay. It is show battle effects only yourself. Okay. Right? Show explosion effects off. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Save and exit. Yes. All right, let's see if that does anything to help my pixelation. Chump says, doing well, moved from street department public works over to recycle and sanitation. Well, I hope that's an upgrade and not a punishment.
Or side grade?
Or a lateral move. I don't know. It can be hard to tell sometimes. Hey, if you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. Is what I'm saying. I don't know how I would feel about that myself. I mean, the idea of working for parks, I mean, I think of the parks department as in like being at the park. Or, no, it's public works, you said, not parks department. So working on the streets or working in recycling and sanitation. I'm just not sure. He's not from the streets, he formed the streets. Yes.
Oh. That is different.
I only thought of that joke because of your comment. Are they all gone already? They're gone already. Look at that. Look at that.
Our third is not doing enough work to be left.
Oh
The
shit.
enemy's got a lot
he
easier to
just took
kill.
off.
And he got fucking 2 shots.
Is he
Well, I
in there
think he
actually
was
doing anything? Or was he just kind of hanging out? This is not a lounge. This is a battle.
It does make it take a lot longer than the HP thing in a lot. But instead of taking 1 spear, it takes like 4 spears to kill a guy. Stop at the end of this. I am not critting. I don't know what. I don't know if it's just like the longest unlucky streak of my life or
Do you need
what.
to go back to Albion or right now? Pause.
No, I have the same build on. I don't know. I just stopped critting for some reason. For like the last 4 fights.
Jump
Fuck was that? It was
says, Much better not having to do weed eating or litter pickup hours at a time. Well, there you go. As long as you're happy about it, yeah. Ooh, shit. That guy wanted a piece of me. He sure did. He thought he was going to get a piece of me.
I can take it.
Wow, this guy really wants a piece of me. He is on my ass. Ooh, and I'm gonna die. Woo! Almost, not quite. Son of a bitch. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep, now I'm probably gonna die. Nope, I didn't. Okay. He died mid-attack. He's like, let me gather my massive energy. No, I'm dead.
I found a trick where you can like stab 200 times in a second.
So, Carmen, did you need to go? Did you need to go back to Albion now, or just you need a moment in between?
No, I don't know what it was. I think it was just the longest unlucky streak of my life. Like, I was just not hitting crits for like 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
That was like a 95% crit chance on my build too, which is crazy.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way here. I think we want to go up. Hold on. Cannot reset at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, there are more than 2 active nodes. Okay, we want to go this way.
But yeah, so if you hold if you press and tap Q and C for diet while holding the shoot button, you just stab a bunch of times. I don't know if you guys see this.
Just Q and C.
While holding the shoot button.
What is
fucking
Q? Is you said was your number 1 ability?
Yeah, it's her stab, and then her C is her shield, or her shockwave.
So 1 and 2
But
essentially.
If you mash them, and then you hold the gun button, she does like a billion stabs all at once, and it does a ton of damage. It does like 9 or 10 mil damage.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant.
Probably at the end of this
Multiple
one,
locus signals detected in the operation zone.
I'll need
Proceed
a
with
moment to suck at a cat.
Got a Freya with us. Love to see it. He ain't gonna do much on the boss. We don't need a
Raven says, "What up? What up, Raven? Welcome, welcome."
Hi, Raven.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
Raven, like from Teen Titans.
Well, Raven Gaming Forge. Let's call him Raven.
I remember.
Although I got a thing for Raven for sure. From Teen Titans, yes.
That's how I do. That's how I do it. I like dark skin.
Well, wait, was Raven or Starfire was
She had to have been.
technically?
She had to have been a dark.
Destroy the device up ahead.
Her skin was like gray.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. It's because she was ashy. I got you. I got you.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Oh man. Put my mouth on that jewel on her forehead. I don't know what's going on in there. Some magic.
You would have to think if there were like what's that? I think did Starfire have a gem in her head too or something like that?
No, I think it's just Raven.
Oh, it might have been.
Starfire was an alien.
She was. Well, that's what I was thinking. Is because when you got an alien, if they've got weird things like a gem in their forehead, you got to wonder: is that their clip? Is it on her forehead?
Yeah, it has to be. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Here's what I want to do. I want to find out.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
There was it was another thing. There's all kinds of things on Twitter. You know, one of them was, would you sleep with an alien? And it showed a picture of a sexy alien. And I'm like, this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
The reptilians, maybe not so much. Although,
You're not a scaly?
I mean, case by case basis.
Oh, okay.
Raven says, I am a fan of Teen Titans Raven as well. Well, there you go. Your name is doing a lot of heavy lifting, and that's perfectly fine.
Fucking me up! Help! Oh my god! You're like almost my whole health bar in 2
You need to use your hover bike
seconds.
from here on out.
The fuck was that? She like schmelted me. I was like not ready for that much damage at all.
Phase melting. That's when you cook fairies in a forge.
Descendant, massive
Yes.
energy signal
Phase
detected
smoke.
inside the laboratory. Be careful.
Look how fast I'm fucking doing it. Oh god, I got down. Ow!
Oop, I got sucked in. Sure did.
You're getting the stuck 9,000.
Well, at least I didn't die.
Damn, so early.
I'm gonna run out of ammo. That dog better do his job. Come on, Rover. Fetch.
Operation complete.
Hey! dead.
Great job,
Nice.
Descendant.
Didn't actually run out of ammo. Okay, let me do a little, oh, did I cat? I can cat. Hold on, let me cat real quick. Descendant module. Where am I gonna put this? Let's do potent collector and max that thing out. I think that's working for me. Module settings. X. Oh yeah. All right. And then I need to go to
Give me 1 sec. Let me also cat something.
arcade tuning. Not yet. That one needs 5. Okay, that's fine. All right. I am ready when Karma is.
I'm ready. I was wrong. I did not need a cat. It said hammer and anvil hit 39, and then I read you have received available weekly bonus from infiltration. But my brain read that as you have reached maximum proficiency. That's not what that says. Come on, dude. English is my first language. I should not be struggling like this.
Yep, I'm still learning to speak proper English after 50 years. We need people born here, not people that moved here in our government and our legal system.
Like, I think anybody who gets a CDL or gives a CDL to an illegal immigrant should also be charged with murder.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Like, if you are responsible for allowing someone to cause the death of another person through, it's aiding and abetting, it's facilitation, it's whatever. I think we probably have the same laws on the books that would be like, so if facilitation is a law and it's specifically applied to prostitution, you can just make that facilitating anything, any other crime.
90 felonies for the guy who stabbed Serena.
Oh yeah, at that point, you throw the judge in the prison, sharing a cell with the guy, and you just say, you tell the guy, you can get out if
multiple Volga signals
the judge gets what he deserves.
Throw a knife
Proceed with caution.
See how that girl felt. Have fun. I'm way more.
Yeah, I'm pretty bloodthirsty when it comes to people that negligently or intent, cause harm to the innocent. I got no patience.
Like I said, it's bullshit, right?
All of my mercy is for the sheep, none of it for the wolves. I gotta tell you.
Well, that's why I'm trying to, if I can get the wife I'm still trying to run for office where I live, because my fucking representative is goddamn. He's a quote-unquote Republican. Not really a Republican.
Yep.
Entrance security disarmed.
Raven says, when's the update again? Tomorrow or tonight? I think it's tonight, like midnight or 10 or 11 or something, Pacific time. I don't know.
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
The update?
Yeah. TFT update, right?
I think it's going to happen midday for this game. I thought it happened midday.
Does it? Oh, maybe it does. I mean, I never start playing until like 5 p.m., so maybe it happens at noon. I thought it happened at midnight.
You get your dailies at midnight, but the game resets midday.
12 a.m. says Lee. That's what I thought. Yeah, midnight. Which always fucks with me too sometimes. It's noon is PM. It's 12 p.m. But really, then that's the reset for the clock, and the next number is 1 p.m.
Dude, I set my shit for 11:59, so that way I fucking know.
Yeah.
Multiple Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
If I'm up here on this shelf, my laser circle should be hitting the people below me too, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
Or I guess vice versa as well. If I was down below, it would be hitting the people up above. What are we missing? God, there's always more. Come on. Here we go.
We're detecting multiple Volga signals.
Wait for the big update though. It'll be nice. Work on my Valve tonight. Maybe. I'm not watching anime all night like I did last night, like a piece of shit.
What are you watching lately?
Right now I'm watching, I don't know. It was some silly one. My wife wanted to watch it. She's like, it looks fun. We should watch like a bunch of violent ones.
So if you give me a little bit of an idea of the setup of the plot, I could probably tell you what the title is.
Okay, it's Shangri-La or something.
Oh, like Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah. Isekai.
It's not.
But, well, kind of video game isekai.
It's a well, he's not even isekai. It's a video game. He's playing video games the way he likes. And you know what? I'm down.
You need to use your
I think
hover
it's
bike from
technically
here on
an isekai,
out.
but the other world is a video game. If that makes sense.
Well,
it's not
isekai means reincarnated.
No, it just means another world.
Oh.
I mean, literally, it's Seikai is world, and Isekai is another world, or not this world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Descendant,
but it's
massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory.
He doesn't meet
Be
Trunks right at the
careful.
beginning.
Nope, he just goes into a video game, and this is the setup is he loves bad games, and so he gets like one of the worst.
I've met people who genuinely love bad games. He's not the only one. That's how PewDiePie got famous. Bad games.
Oh yeah. Well, it's great too, where you're like, this is so. It's like loving schlock movies. It's so bad, it's good. It's yeah.
But so yeah, we've been watching that. We're on like episode 8.
I like that one. I think there's finally 2 seasons now, but I'm not ready to go back and watch it again. I've been watching too many things over again. Like
we watched the last 2 we watched were Hell's Paradise and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Those are good. Yeah.
They're great.
But I could imagine your wife going, "There's so much fighting," but there's fighting in Shangri-La too. There's just more.
Yeah, but it's goofy fighting.
It is. Well,
it's not like people getting ripped in half and shit.
Yes, and it's not brutally depressing and etc.
Yeah.
Great job,
Like dude, Hell's Paradise is sad, bro.
Yeah, and I haven't even I haven't watched season 2 yet, so no spoilers. But you know what I just finished doing was watching. I watched Fire Force for the first time, got all the way through season 3, and realized the other show that it's connected to. And then I watched that show, which I saw 10 years ago. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's revisit that one. And I don't want to spoil it if people haven't seen Fire Force, but it's connected to another show that was made, 10 years ago? Yeah, about 10 years ago when it came out.
No, it was like 2008.
2008, I believe, yes.
Before I watched anime.
Yep.
But I think that was one of the first ones I watched. It was good.
Yeah, me too, ages ago. But the next one I'm going to start watching tonight is called Marriage Toxin, which is following the exploits of a poison master in like a ninja clan, and he needs to get married. So he actually set up for the first episode. I'm not spoiling anything. He is hired to kill a scammer who does fake marriage scams.
Yeah.
And so that person ends up, they end up forming a partnership to get the Poison Master married so he can be the next head of the clan and produce an heir, so that his lesbian sister doesn't have to get knocked up and marry some
underwater
guy.
base search operation, Descendant.
So anyway, that's the setup, and it looks. I watched the first episode recently, and it was good.
Well,
it was well done.
And I'm not really. So for me, I feel like I don't like anime usually. Like I'm not a big anime watcher. I just like the fun ones or the exciting ones. Like for me, I don't really care that much about the story. But I ended up liking a couple of. Like I said, I do like. But because I don't like TV. I don't like anime really that much. But I do watch it from time to time with my wife. And I think for me it's just because I find sitting down and watching something a lot. I have trouble with passive entertainment. Does that make sense?
No, I think it does. Yeah. And for me, I've watched a lot of movies, read a lot of books, and I'm always looking for a new good story. So show me something I haven't seen before, show me something interesting. Even if it's a familiar trope, I want to see it done in a new way. And
well, that's the problem that I have.
With interesting
I feel like a lot of
characters,
stories tell the same story.
Yeah, over and over. It's true. And that's a problem. When you're young, everything is new and awesome, and you get old, and that's part of the problem with becoming cynical. Is been there, done that, seen it all, nothing new under the sun, and then you get kind of.
I know. I think it's not even that. The writers of these shows and stuff are
Descendant, destroy the device.
No, you're right. I actually I reposted a video on my ex, which was Raven says. Mandalorian movie coming out soon. I haven't watched Mandalorian at all. Yeah, I don't watch any Disney stuff. I just
can't. They ruined Star Wars. What do you think is going to be better, especially after what they did to the whole franchise? Like they don't like you. They just want your money.
Yeah.
They're redoing Mando because the last one was terrible.
Multiple voltage signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Didn't sell well. They didn't sell as many toys as they wanted, but they sold a ton of Grogu toys. They had somebody write Mandalorian. But that person's not writing Mandalorian. So it's just gonna be Disney-ified and dog shit.
Yeah. Any Star Wars made after the time I was born, except for the third one, because that was actually after I was born, is dog shit. Like Star Wars. Disney can't write movies. All they do is do remakes. Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I have a theory which was actually...
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
Not my theory. I can't say I have a theory.
Well, I mean...
But I reposted a video by this... She's a gal who's a writer and an editor, and she does videos on YouTube about writing, essentially. So because I'm writing a series of light novels, I'm watching a lot of videos on... all subjects writing. Long story short on this, she said, and the title of this video is that fan fiction ruined literature. And she makes a very strong case that almost ever since the days of Harry Potter and Twilight, and then fan fiction about those that became 50 Shades of Grey and a bunch of other stuff, that fan fiction has... She had a very... I'm trying to explain like an hour-long video and trying to get to the meat of it.
Go ahead. I'm here. We have hours. We're good.
Well, I'm just struggling with I'm trying to do so many things at once.
You need to use
I'm
your
trying to kill
hover bike from
people
here on out.
and explain things. Anyway, long story short, she says, what makes something fan fiction or fan service in a way is, people think of anime fan service, they think panty shots and boobs. Sure, it's whatever is not technically necessary for the story. It's not what the story's about, but it's something that's just done to serve the interests of the audience in a way of like, hey, I know you like this thing, so here's this thing you like, whether it needs to be there or not. And fair enough, I like panty shots and boobs, so I would like them to stay in my anime. Absolutely. Now, they don't belong in all anime, but I don't have a problem with them. And actually, they exist in more anime than I thought they did, because I don't even see them half the time. I wouldn't, if someone says, oh God, the fan service in this series was terrible, and I go back.
Say about this game, right? It's still a fun game because it's competent.
Well, this one, at least, I get it. Okay, there's scantily clad women. It's right in your face, and that's fine, and I don't have a problem with it. And there's anyone who does,
right? But
just go play something else.
Can I give my perspective as a guy who doesn't watch and mostly plays video games? That's like been my form. Here's what happened. Because it happened to games after it happened. I watched it happen to movies.
Operation complete.
Right.
Great job, Descendant.
It's the. Can you give me a second, please? Don't start it right away. It's the person who was picked on in school, who has never had friends, trying to write friends. It's these, and it caters to millennials who never had hardship in their life, and they don't understand what a good story actually is trying to say. Here's a good example of this. George R.R. Tolkien wrote a story, and he tried to do it through the lens of Middle Earth. But the story really was about a mirror of his experiences in World War II. If I'm not mistaken.
I think World War I, but yes.
Yeah. That story comes from experience, and we, as a society, has lost a lot of the hardship and experience that makes writing unique and fun and entertaining, because the writers themselves are a bunch of colored-haired, fat, low nobodies who've never ever had any adversity in their life. That's what I think. I think it's just because there's not enough hardship
Initiating
in reality
the underwater base
for
search
people
operation,
to understand
Descendant.
what actual hardship is like.
Multiple
to write a
Volga
good
signals
story.
detected in the
Yeah, I think
operation.
that's definitely a part of it.
Proceed with caution.
I think that's the biggest part.
I mean, it may very well be. It comes down to that idea of like, if it is true that someone can only write what they know, then people who know nothing can't write anything. And so there's something to be said for that. And I think that's why I say I think it's a part of it. But this gal's argument was that what we've seen is the explosion of fan service through fan fiction, and it's not just the limited view of gratuitous sexual content in anime from a visual side of things. Most of it is actually written, and it's meant to serve niche interests in a way that the story doesn't exist for the story's sake. The story exists as a vehicle for the niche interests to be expressed. And she says that's the problem.
That is a solid argument, but the same thing is happening in video games, which are not story first. You know what I'm saying?
Entrance security disarmed.
Oh, sure.
That's why I think she's close, but she didn't hit the mark. That's because video games are tend not to be story first. They tend to be gameplay first. But those
in a way, I mean, it's definitely not a game without gameplay. But it definitely, like, the story gives you a reason to care about, why am I jumping on these platforms? Well, to save the princess in another castle. Or why am I fighting all these demons? To rid your homeland and save your family from evil oppressive forces.
But to a gamer, does that matter, right? Because if you play, like, Devil May Cry, the happy woohoo pizza man beating people up is the whole point of the game.
Sure.
Right? Like, that means nothing. Like, the story means, like, there's people who, me for example, I played Dark Souls back and forth, front cover to cover, all of them. I could not tell you a single
what the story's about.
of the story's about.
You are not a lore man. Yes.
And that's because it's intriguing, right? You can get the lore. It's intriguing in a way. And the reason it's intriguing is because Miyazaki didn't understand English, but he loved English stories. So he tried to tell a story the way he understood stories when he was a young kid. That's why it didn't tell a story. Not because some fat retard who doesn't have any friends tried to put some millennial stuff in it. It's because he didn't understand how to tell a story and ended up writing a compelling one through items in the world, through notes in items.
We're
stuff like
detecting
that,
multiple
right?
Vulgus signals.
I've never played it, so I couldn't give a commentary on what it contains versus other stuff.
Right.
But I think there's probably multiple valid ways to enjoy it. If you just love the fighting mechanics and the visuals, you don't have to care about the lore. And if you really care about the lore, it just makes the fighting and the visuals better. But I'd say there's a fundamental difference between that and, say, movies and certainly literature, where it's the idea of, or anime or TV shows, but where it's not a game. It's a passive entertainment, so you've got to... The story really is what it's all about. You want a story and interesting visuals.
But if that's the case, then how did it happen in both forms of games? How are games like mixtape encore games in the same vein as any, I would say, quote unquote AAA movies? I would say it's an apt comparison. Like, how did
You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
Star Wars all drop the ball at the same time?
You
understand what I'm trying to say?
No, exactly. And I think that's part of what she was saying in her... and I'm not, like, defending her thesis as she's the only correct answer, but it's because of what the current generation of quote-unquote writers grew up on in this fan service sense.
Be careful.
In this fan fiction sense, where the story didn't exist to be interesting; it existed to serve the niche interests, and so you get check boxes of identity and of certain types of scenes that need to be in there, and they get shoehorned, and the story is judged by the audience how well it serves the interest of delivering those niche things. So we don't get good stories anymore, and we got people who grew up on bad fan fiction. Now working in the industries where they are just not capable of producing anything of quality. That's one of the reasons why I'm writing my own series, and I'm taking my time with it.
I think there is a solution, because people do seek out this story.
Oh, sure.
It's not happening in the movie industry because indie movies are a lot more difficult to make. But if you look at video games, indie games are what's holding the entire gaming industry open. Steam is making all of their money off of
Operation
They're not making any money off
Great
of
job,
play games right now. In fact, they're losing a lot of money hosting the servers for these games, right? So it makes sense for that. It makes sense that that it might happen if movies become an easier medium to create. But I think people do still seek out good stories. It's just more difficult to find. But if you look at video games, a far easier medium to get into. A lot of people are making fun games, and they're not backed by any large studios. So I think it's a corporate rot as well as a bankrupt writer.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we also have a changing of the guard where, like, an older generation knew how to do what the thing was for a lot better, and the younger generation now is, unfortunately, I think, ideologically captured as well. Of the only reason this entire thing exists is to forward an agenda, and so they shoehorn in the agenda into everything they write, and it's bad stories because they're not allowed to explore interesting stories. Because here's a funny thing that she
you don't want adversity. Well, because adversity is uncomfortable, and people don't like being uncomfortable.
It isn't just that, but it's a discomfort thing for sure. But it isn't just adversity. There's also the element of, she says, you can have the most disgusting genocidal maniac. You can describe him
Neutralize them.
literally torturing and tearing people apart and laughing while they scream, but God forbid he drop an N-bomb. God forbid he's racist. Like, that is too evil to put in a story, because someone might read that word on the page,
Yeah, but again, like, Frieza from Dragon Ball is a perfect example of what you're talking about. A story from 20 years ago meant for young boys. Frieza's the turbo racist. People are planets because he didn't like the species.
Nope, absolutely.
And so, yeah, she's actually absolutely right at that point, yeah. And that's why people still love Dragon Ball, Although the original writer's dead. We'll see how that ends. I don't think it's gonna make their money.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
Rest in peace, my man.
No, I'm not.
But it's also why.
Go ahead.
Descendant,
it's also,
destroy the device up ahead.
As well. Obviously, they're both parodies of each other. Right? Viltrumites and Saves, right? But if you don't have you're hearing it because he tries to redeem himself, his actions, or those he will never be redeemed.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front.
But
neutralize them.
Omni-Man, who did just as much damage to the society there, thinks he can be redeemed and asks and begs for forgiveness. That's the end. You have to have characters that are willing to put up with never being satisfied. I think, and you don't. We don't have characters.
Yeah, I think that's one of the strong reasons that Japanese media and anime are doing so well right now is that they're some of the best aspirational stories. And not only that, they're willing to handle...
Well, they know their audience. Their audience is young men, right?
Yep, and they're not trying to attract young women. But if young women love it, that's great. And if you don't, well too bad. It's not for you.
Like those stories just as much as well, right? It's not just a young man. Shonen. But I think shonen literally translates to young boy and or something like that.
It is.
Yeah.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
Just like shoujo is young girl, or
yeah.
And Imoto is sister.
But yeah, like the reason people like good stories, and the reason people are gravitating to Japanese media, it's also the same reason Crunchyroll is going out of business, because they can't write a fucking story to save their life, and they want to try to get rid of young men, right? And if you want to get rid of young men, that's fine, but don't expect them to come back.
That's your audience. Women don't watch anime. They not all women, of course, but yeah, almost all women. Enough that I don't even have to say not all. I can just say no, zero women.
But if you say fuck all men all the time, like the folks try to do with a lot of their translations, I like.
To use your hover bike
what was the writer who did that? He gave them a fucking samurai set and said no cuts, a samurai sword and said no cuts. It was the Ghibli guy, wasn't it?
Miyazaki?
Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who wrote Ghibli, but he was upset at Harvey Weinstein trying to censor some of his anime.
Descendant.
And he sent
massive
him
energy
a
signal
katana in
detected
the mail
inside the laboratory.
with a note that says
careful.
no cuts.
I think that might have been... I don't remember which movie that was.
Lee, do you know? It was a Ghibli movie.
It was, yeah. I can't remember which one, though. I don't know if it was My Neighbor Totoro or something. Anybody else out there in the audience, jump in the YouTube chat right now, or Rumble, and tell us, what was the movie Miyazaki said, no cuts? And then it didn't do as well in America because it didn't get that all ages rating or something. They wanted to make it like G-rated.
My audience is one person, so I can do it.
Yeah, I don't know who's watching anywhere. I'm like, if you got an idea, let me know. If you can look it up, do it. I'm a little busy.
And that one person is either me or me.
Operation complete. Great job.
Gotti. Okay, give me a minute to
let me
cat up
Google
here.
it.
I'm gonna do a cat thing. Which one? Skill extension. Let's do that one. Skill extension. Boom. She socked up. Okay, and then I need to do...
Phrase no cuts refers to the famous incident in 1997 involving Studio Ghibli. The producing Toshi Shizui and Miramax head Harvey Weinstein. When Weinstein wanted to aggressively cut or edit Princess Mononoke, that's a good movie.
Princess Mononoke, yep.
Yeah, for Western release.
Yep.
Suzuki sent him a real katana with the words "no cut" etched onto the blade.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
The legendary.
So you send a message.
The film was released in North America exactly as director Hayao Miyazaki intended. Yeah.
Yep.
Metal.
That's
we
the
need
way
more
to
men
do.
like that.
We do.
Protect your stories. Don't let these fucking writers get into your stories. And
Well, see, that's what I'm going to do too. Is I'm taking my time. I'm writing it my way. It's going to include the material I want it to, and I'm not going through editors. I'm not going through publishing houses. I'm going direct to Amazon when I'm ready.
What I wanted to do, I finished my lore document too, so now I can start referencing that. I had to do a lore document because I don't want to end up with like a bunch of plot holes, and I forget things really bad because brain damage. So I created a lore document, but I didn't think it would be this long. But I also didn't do every terminology right. So
well, I'll tell you, when I started 8 or 9 months ago, I can't remember. I had a bunch of documents, maybe 20, 30, 40, whatever, that were, because I break stuff into a lot of little documents and have them clustered. I've got a whole system
base search operation
that I'm tracking, using to track things. Well,
in the operation zone.
now there are over 1,500 documents that each, and a lot of it is every, let's say, there will eventually be one chapter doc, but for the time being, I've got a bunch of information about things I think I want to add to that chapter, random ideas, and a lot of it's just a paragraph on one page, and I save it as its own doc. So maybe I'll have 50 documents, and they all relate to a certain set of ideas that I think I'm going to put all in the same book. So that's kind of why I have 1,500.
I only have 2 chapters done, but I don't do that. So I do like an outline first. I do like a 2 or 3 page outline of exactly what happens.
Oh, sure. I was going to recommend that at the very least, yeah.
And then I have reference points. So when I'm using specific chronology for the story, I have a number next to the spot in my worksheet that I go up, so I don't forget what it is.
Entrance security disarmed.
Or what I was trying to
proceed inside.
Sure.
Some
and
people are
every
not
writer develops their own record-keeping style.
Yeah.
And
but
go ahead.
if I did it for every term, it would take me so long, right? But I only needed to remember like maybe 100 pages worth of stuff. Just not a lot.
Sure, and there's, broadly speaking, this was back before I'd actually started. As I had an idea of maybe I'll finally get around to writing this thing. Where are there more guys? Where's the last guy? Are they? There he is. One last little bastard.
Destroy the device up ahead.
I knew there was one last little bastard. But I talked to a guy and he said, broadly, there's 2 types of writers, plotters and pantsers. And as you can tell, one person writes a plot outline and the other person just flies by the seat of their pants, starts writing, and sees what comes out. And I am definitely a plotter. I'm going to have everything. I know where the books begin, I know where they're going, and I know where they end before I put one piece of prose on the first page.
In the operation zone.
So I know how it's going to begin, and I know the middle. I don't know how mine's going to end. I'm kind of like stuck. That's why I haven't really gone past the first chapter.
Let's see, that can also be a fun discovery process. Actually, there's a school of thought about writing which is write from the middle out, which means you need to have solid. You gotta have something interesting happening. And then you can decide, well, where does that something interesting begin and how do you want it to end? But a lot of people know where they want to start and know where they're going, where they want to end, but they don't know how to get there. And that can be a really big problem. It's something that a lot of writers face and have trouble with.
We're detecting multiple.
That's why I'm being so methodical.
I did start in the middle. I knew the middle of the story.
There you go.
And I knew the characters already, so I knew what the characters were supposed to be. The problem is I didn't know. I was like, well, should I just like exercise this character's character? Actually, if I want this character to be the main character, I can just show it, right? And then I can build on stuff. But I feel like everything is taking too long to kind of get it into motion. But it's also fantasy. So fantasy, you should probably put more chapters in fantasy, and I'm like kind of stuck. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
What is the setting
I can use it
for turning down my guns? Like this, all I'm hearing is Harris's thunder cage just blasting.
It would be in your audio.
Options, audio.
Go to audio and weapons. Audio and weapons.
Weapon. There it is. We're turning that shit down. And I'm
black.
Welcome, black. I guess. I mean, I turned it way down, so turn down sound effects. Turn down. Let's turn down everything a little bit. I feel like I'm yelling over it too.
You need to use your hover mic from here on out.
Turn the hit up. Turn the hit up.
Turn the hit up. Hold on.
Yep, so you can hear when you hit me.
When I'm hitting? Or when I'm being hit? Turn hit back
When your
up.
gun's
Okay.
hitting. When your gun's hitting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I think I know what that is. Yeah. Gotcha.
It gives you some sort of feedback or happening.
There's like a thunk.
Massive
Like a
energy
thunk.
signal
Haptic
detected
is
inside the
physical.
laboratory.
Physical.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Audio feedback. There you go.
Exactly. It makes kind of a.
I can't. Sorry.
Go in. It's fine. Just pull me in. I'm way behind.
I tried to jump off my motorcycle, but I pressed C and she just launched into the air right into the boss room.
Boom! I'm launching an attack on the boss's face with a punch. Oh! And I hit it right as he went immune. Let's just waste that entire laser on his immunity.
Right.
Fuck my life. Anyway, everybody comes up with their own process. Lately, what I've been doing is detailed character arc explorations. So for and the other thing I was going to tell you a moment ago is that you were talking about not really being sure maybe which character you wanted to be the main character. And I've essentially got
Operation
5,
complete.
at least
Great job,
3
Descendant.
that are kind of co-equal. It's a story about those 3 people and maybe 2 more, and then another 2 join as of the 3rd set of 5 books. So I've got all this planned out, and I have currently spent 2 weeks, and I'm at book 3 for the 3rd of the 3 main characters. And I need to get him to book 5, laying out the plot and his character's journey. And then I'm going to need to go back and take character 2 and character 3 and make sure they're aligned in terms of a romantic subplot. And then I can go back and update the stuff I did for 2 other characters already, which is a lot less material. So some of these documents, I mean, they start with, I think as of the book 3 section I'm working on for the 3rd character, it's already at like 19 or 20 pages, and I'm not even at book 5, and I've got 10 more books after that. But also what I'm doing during these is
signals detected in the
I'm like,
operation
okay,
zone.
what is this
Proceed with caution.
character? What is his journey? What am I trying to do with this character? What do I want him to experience? And what kind of events need to take place on top of the general plot outline that I've got going to make sure he's actually having movement across those conflicts. And so I've actually been...
That's also a difficulty for me.
Yeah.
What happens in between the sections? Like how... Like walking is innately boring. Like so I have
to.
What I wanted to do was do some world building in the middle, like things that the characters observe that might not be out of the ordinary for them, but that might be out of ordinary to the reader, right?
Yep.
And that you can show that.
Well, this is and that's a struggle for a lot of people. It's like, so you've got major events you want to see happen because you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if the X, Y, or Z happened? And you can absolutely make that happen. Okay, now what do I do in between those things? And there has to be connective tissue. And a lot of, so what do you do in between a big fight scene?
Descendant.
Well, there's
Destroy the device up
people
ahead.
talking about the fight, or what are the consequences of the fight? Who won, and what does it mean for the world you're in?
What do you see around the world as well? Like, if you live in a magical world, one of the things that I discovered is I like to do showing instead of telling them the person.
Absolutely.
So instead of saying, oh, there's all kinds of magic in my world, there's a scene where there's a creature in a cage, and I don't want to describe it too much.
Yeah. Keep it vague.
But it's a creature that you
Multiple
would see in our
Vulgus
world,
approaching
but
from the front.
it's holding up the
Neutralize
gate
them.
at this place, and it's obnoxious and loud. But you can describe this creature and the kind of magic in your world by having the characters like, oh, what's taking so long? Like, we've been standing here forever, you know, and they're trying to see what's going on, and then them seeing it is the way you convey it to the reader. That
for
has
sure.
been really helpful for me.
Yeah. No, that's one of the best show not tell things. You never want the here's how magic works lecture. You just want to show it working.
Yes.
And you can show it working in a way that is not fully explained. You can just say,
Yes.
here's what's happening, and people go, well, what is that? And you can leave it a mystery, and then you can solve it later. You can, that's why isekai is a very, very fun genre to explore too, because you have someone from a completely different world who doesn't know the magic system, doesn't know the politics, doesn't know the local flora and fauna, doesn't know the landscape or anything.
I feel like isekais a lot of the time are just not dark.
Yeah, it's very true. They're a little frivolous sometimes.
I think if you're in a medieval world, bro, people were violent. Like, they didn't wash. Like, you have to explain the smells. Like,
sure, that could be a part of your world if you want to write it that way. I mean, how dark do you want it? Yeah.
Well, I actually think that in my world, they would actually be
Out of my way.
more advanced in some ways and less advanced in others. And the reason is because magic takes away things like medicine and stuff, but you would still have hospitals where
healers
they were
work.
extended to the church.
Yeah,
healers.
Absolutely. And it can be linked to holy magic. It can be worked to linked to potions
You
and
need to use your
chemistry.
hoverbike from here on
a lot of
out.
Or
different
how
ways.
you don't need walls in a military conflict because most of the people can reinforce their body and move at really fast speed over a brick wall. Like, it doesn't make sense to have a wall, so what you would do is set up traps. Those traps, and the reader is going to come across as like, why aren't there any walls in this area? And then they're going to say, oh, they fell into like
Massive
hockey
energy
sticks or
signal
something,
detected
you know.
inside the laboratory.
Painful
Be
traps
careful.
that are in place of walls because they're a great defense against somebody who's moving at superhuman speed.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I actually remember you talking about writing this story before.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I would do. Do you have an X account? Do you have Grok?
I have. I don't use AI.
Well,
that's why it's taking me so long.
Well, here's what I would do: is you don't have to use AI to generate ideas, but you can use it as a speech-to-text dictation machine, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So that's primarily what I use it for, and also for fact checking, saying, hey, compare these two documents, let me know where they're misaligned so I can update document 2 to be in alignment with document 1, that kind of thing.
I can't do that just because I'm not there financially. I can't afford $20 a month.
Well, I
That's
think
my problem.
You might have plenty of
Operation complete. Great job,
free ability to do that. Yeah, just like if you have an X account that's just free, you can just experiment with it, see what the limits are. You may hit a cap very quickly, but at the very least you can just, because I don't type as fast as I can think and I can't type as fast as I can speak, so I can say, let me ramble off this whole idea for a scene, and then I want you to give it back to me in a way that makes sense, that's chronological, and put it out to me as a block of text, and bam, Grok does that. Now I can copy that over into a document, and I didn't have to sit there hunting and pecking and typing 10 times slower than I can talk, you know. And also it does the job of organizing the material, so I can say, first this happens, then that happens, then, but wait, before that happened, this happened. Oh, and don't forget to add this to that part. And then it'll go, okay, I got everything. Let me give it to you all in one coherent chronological chunk. It's been a game changer. I don't think I could be doing what I'm doing right now without it.
True.
So that's my advice.
And I do type a lot slower because I have to review everything I type. Because I not only do I suffer from brain damage, but I had learning disabilities when I was younger. So
good times.
Good times, but I do get it done. I work on it real slow and steady, and a
lot of it's just sticking to it. Yeah.
And
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus signals detected.
And another
in the
problem
operation
that I'm
zone.
having.
Proceed with
this
caution.
might be interesting one is spectacle. Like, how can you do spectacle in a written story? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, it can be very hard to describe.
So one of the scenes, I have a floating city. The floating city was essentially like a retired super weapon that people ended up living on.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
It was used to bombard things below. Right?
Copyright Big Cock Karma.
Damn.
Yeah. And one of the characters, and it's miles across, and one of the characters slammed another character into the bottom of it and made it this. And it's like the biggest piece of like, but that's like all I could really, how do I describe like the sky is painted, you know, how do I just, that's hard to do in a
descriptive prose. It can be, yeah. And I think it's an evolution. A lot of people don't realize that the process of writing is editing. It isn't just, so you start by writing your ideas down. And then you say, okay, now I'm going to organize them. Now I'm going to add to them. Now I'm going to change the way I said that. Now I'm going to add this scene here, and now I'm going to move this around. Or hey, I'm going to erase that because it doesn't work. I don't want to go that direction with that character anymore. And that's what I've been doing with the whole Grok thing. Is an iterative discovery process, essentially.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what is going to happen. So I'll have a 5-point outline for a specific book. And then I start talking about the characters and what they're experiencing. And by the time I get to the end of what I think is solid for a character, I've been through like 50 iterations. It's grown to 50 times the length. And I'm like, I didn't know any of that when I sat down to start thinking about it. At some point, you have to sit down and start thinking about it.
That I came and sat down are I carried over almost none of those ideas. They just completely changed.
Yeah.
One of the scenes. So one of the problems is like, I wanted to make a character irredeemable, but that's really hard.
It is. Because if you make them sympathetic at all, or if you try and explain why they did what they did, softens it, or it can.
The way I think I figured it out. So there's that listing city portion where the reader learns why he's fighting so hard, and it's the villain, right? It's the villain versus somebody else, and the villain is getting his absolute ass whipped, and it's like mid or halfway through the story, and that's when you finally figure out what his wish was gonna be, and he's so broken, like his body's so broken, he can't even speak it. But all he can do is picture his loved one's faces, and his wish, I guess it's not gonna be out for a long time, it's taking a while, but his wish is to bring his family back. But the way I figured it out was that if I told you that his wish was to bring his family back in the beginning, I don't give you enough time to hate
from here on out.
It's
so
true.
I made that halfway through the book, where he killed a whole bunch of people, and he uses violence as a tool to get what he wants. He's very oppressive. I made him like a deceiver in a way, but also like
Descendant.
Similar to
massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
But he's a malicious deceiver. He always tries to get one over on you or take over a room, stuff like that. He's a very, and he uses violence as a tool. He doesn't usually resort to violence first, and that's what makes him so compelling. But if you don't give your reader enough time to hate the character, then I think that the character falls flat. Like,
very well can, yeah.
And that's why I think, like, I hated the new Kratos, right? Because that was, like, not the point of God of War, just to make a shitty, sad dad story, right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these stories, they don't have that same hope because they take what makes the character, makes you hate the character and flaws, and they remove the flaws completely. Characters need flaws, even good characters.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Otherwise, you get that whole Mary Sue problem where it's like, so this person's good at everything, they can never fail. There's what it is if someone is too good, at everything, there's no drama. There's no failure condition. It's like a game where you can't lose. It's not a game. And a drama with nothing on the line is not a drama. It could be a comedy. You could just have you could have One Punch Man, but even in that one, it's like, okay, is this next?
But he still has conflict.
Well, he
that's
does,
the problem.
and that's the same with Superman. So One Punch Man is essentially Superman. What do you do with Superman? You give him a kryptonite. He might be invulnerable, but he cares about people who are not. So you can always there's always some
One
conflict
Punch Man
to be
is
had.
trying to. Well, Saitama's different in ways though, because he's trying to figure out how to be a hero when he's already the strongest hero, and he just doesn't understand. Like, he has a hard time connecting with people. That's his problem.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
And the way that's fun is because they have the one who stole all of his glory, King, and he's the bottom up character. He's telling you the story from the bottom, right? And he's telling you, like, why don't you just do this thing? Which is obvious to King, but not obvious to Saitama. Saitama thinks you just have to be powerful to be a hero. Whereas King thinks you have to be a kind person to be a hero.
Melt in your mouth to transform your oral health.
I haven't.
Your gums and teeth. Say goodbye.
We're getting some gum health tips from Dream Merchant.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, we are.
It's okay. I was gonna say, I've got a theory about King in the One Punch Man series, and I haven't seen
Domino's powers.
Domino's powers.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I'm done with my money. Domino from Marvel.
What was her power?
Lucky. She's super lucky.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, essentially, yeah. Is that actually? I haven't seen season 3. Is that spoilers, lol?
No, that's not. I think he's just the writer is using him as a gag character. But
she was also in Deadpool. They put her in one of the Deadpool
she was
movies.
In Deadpool, actually.
Yeah.
Deadpool
and actually,
2.
one of my favorite characters with a luck power is actually from a novel by Piers Anthony written in 1977. So that's it goes back a long ways. This whole idea of just is luck a superpower? Some people say it's the only superpower. But what I was going to say is that for King, we're told explicitly he has no power and he just gets lucky. But there's constant reference to hearing the King engine thrumming, as if it's really a thing that's happening. Now, maybe it's being played for comedy, and maybe we're not meant to believe it's an actual thing.
It's his heartbeat.
It could just be his heartbeat pounding because he's scared as
that's
fuck.
What they described it as. He's scared as fuck. It's his heartbeat. That's one of the jokes.
Well, then again, it might actually be the King engine, which is at the moment he needs it. So actually what King is doing is defeating all the creatures that challenge him by summoning Saitama. In a way, he pulls in whatever hero he needs to get the job done. So if King wasn't there, maybe Saitama wouldn't have gotten pulled in. Therefore, literally, King caused the defeat of the creature by activating this luck power. Sure. I think that's... I would be disappointed if that wasn't exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But,
or like how far did you get in One Punch Man?
Oh, I've only seen up through the end of season 2.
Okay, then I'm not gonna spoil.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of season 3 yet.
So
we'll get there.
But there is a hole in that logic, because there is a point where all the villains are staring him down, and he's just sitting there with his arms crossed. And
are they really villains in One Punch Man, or just competitors?
His name was Black Sperm, and he killed a bunch of people. Yes,
Lee says, "What do you need? Do you want to do Purge? We can do Purge. Oh, that's going to be a terrible place to. I need one. I need a cat. I'm at 39 out of 40. I want to cat her up one more time.
XP, so not Purge.
Oh, so not Purge. Okay. Well, why don't we do this? I need. Okay, they're changing.
If you need whatchamacallits, if you need cores more than I need XP, then we should absolutely do Purge, and I can run on my VS and we could just crush it.
Gotcha. Well, I don't necessarily. I mean, I'm always down to do whatever, but at the very least for me, after I get one more level out of this, and then I would actually like to keep catting her up, so it works for me to keep doing XP. Lee's just throwing out, what do you need to do? Do you want to do Purge? What I was thinking of here is I gotta think this through. They're changing the amorphous thing, so we're not going for recipes. That's all changing.
Right.
but I do need materials. So if there's a place to go to get materials that I'm going to need to use the recipes, then maybe we can do that.
That's a good
So
call. I'm going to open all mine right now.
So I'm actually cooking up SMO. Tomorrow I will have a brand new SMO.
If they're changing these, I'm shaping them all right now. Because I don't know what they're going to change.
Lee says he needs cores for new guns tomorrow. Okay. I'm down, diggity. Doesn't bother me. I might switch to a different character.
You need cores for guns today.
I probably do. You mean you're not wrong?
Yeah.
Hundreds of cores right now. I'm fucking rich. But also, I haven't worked on a gun in a while. I think the next gun I'm going to do is, I don't know.
So probably what I would do...
Whatever helps me kill the next boss.
Probably what I would do is, if we could do one more thing to just push Harris over into her next cat. Like I said, she's at 39 out of 40, and I just would one 400 or something of any kind, or any kind of activity anywhere. Then I'll probably switch over to a different character, and we can go run for some cores.
Eventually, at some point, I'm not saying now, but now will be a good time. You may want to start working on your weapon grinds.
Weapon grinds.
Yeah.
Meaning?
Like find you a gun that you preferably the Thunder Cage. Go ahead and, put 10 cats in it, get all the cores set up, just so that you can start experimenting with that.
I've done that with the Thunder Cage.
Do Excava.
Okay. Yep.
Excava's way better.
I did unlock it fully catted.
Yes. Excava's like way stronger than Thunder Cage.
What does Excava do as far as a special skill? Because Thunder Cage is shooting all this extra damage AoE.
And Excava is single target.
Excava hits so fucking hard, so fast, that the enemy dies instantly.
See, I got one here.
It's the gun that got me through Grim Reaper. It does so much damage.
What I need to do is probably finish building.
Last Dagger.
I need to unlock all 4 stars before I really worry about it.
You need a single target gun, an AoE gun, and then like maybe a rocket launcher or some heavy guns.
Yeah, we need to work on getting you a complete build.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you're gonna, I don't know what your main character is gonna be. Give me a sec, Lee. I'm gonna go piss and then we can start.
And then the question for me, yeah, I gotta go pee too. Hard mission. Nice. If let me go pee real quick and fill up my beverage again. And then we can just drag Carmel on. I'll be right back.
All right. Let me swap to Viesa since we're doing cores. But are you, Ben? Are you storing up your?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
On the road again.
Do you know who Ali Sadiq is, Dream?
No, I do not.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's fucking hilarious. He just tells stories. He's like a comedian similar to he has kind of like Dave Chappelle style. He is fucking hilarious, dude. You should check him out.
All right.
Lee says 2 hours to shut down. Raven says you've got 2 copies of a red weapon. I mean, I might. What was the red one you were talking about? Red weapon? Oh, these the shotgun. Yeah, the way this game works. I mean, maybe you don't know. Is I've got 2 copies of this one as well. There's stars in stars is a funny way to let me look here. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner there are 4 stars here. This one only has 1 out of 4 stars. Thunder Cage has 4 out of 4 stars. You actually have to make 1 original weapon and then 4 other weapons to merge with it to unlock the full ability of whatever special thing it does. So I got to do that with all the guns. I got a long way to go before I've maxed out every gun. And I don't even know that all of them are worth maxing out. So probably not.
I'm only going to do ones that I'm going to end up using.
I'm going to focus on those for sure.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
What did I got a shadow. And there it is. Oh, I might have to actually make another shadow even after that because it says it's only got 2. Get off that screen. All right, we're gonna go throw it in the bank. That's okay. But I am essentially ready to go. And you know what we can do is Lee, you were gonna take us to a hard mission of any kind. Doesn't matter to me which one.
Well, I thought we were gonna do.
And we were gonna do. Well, I just wanted to get pushed over from 39 to 40 on my leveling so I could cat.
Oh.
So here's what I was gonna say is, as soon as you see me hit 40, pull us out. I just need the XP to get over that benchmark, and I'm going to call it. We'll call it a day for that character. You know.
So where are you at, Ben? Where are you at? Where are you at?
What is this? Hungry Sonic sensor. We're not doing that. We're dismantling all that junk. Get it out. Get it out of there. Oh, actually, did that one save it? What was that?
So Ben, this is the Excava, the one on my deck.
But we're not using those at all. Let me get rid of this thing. Dismantle jump. There we go. Okay.
So the Excava
I'm coming out to
is
look at
the
you.
easiest.
Oop, too late.
The easiest gun because you don't need a special build for it. You just fucking hit hard and multi-shot. That's it.
All right.
It hits like a freight train. You don't even need
Nice.
the ability. The ability hardly does shit.
Certainly does it.
You just fucking put damage on it and it poops out big damage.
Enzo
That's
here.
the Excava.
Commence mission to
It's
recapture
really good
the
for single
master lab.
targets, huh?
Yeah. It'll flatten the fucker in like a second.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
Forgot to turn my running legs on.
Speedy feats.
I think actually this is my last game. Dreams about that.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
gotta
no,
go to
that's
the
true. Gotta keep that schedule. Don't let yourself
If
skip
I don't
the
go
gym
to
to
the
play
gym,
games.
I won't, and I'll be fucked, and I'll be miserable.
Yeah, that's not good.
I do it just to get out of the house, man. I'm a piece of shit. I'll sit inside all day and play video games if I allow myself to.
Oh, and if that becomes the habit, then you'll just stop going to the gym ever. So don't skip. I fully support you keeping a strict streaming schedule.
Actually, I'm pretty good about. Oh, this is not a 400. Anyway, I thought this was my bad. So I found out from my significant other that she says I don't know how you do it.
There
For
it
some
is,
reason,
aborted.
you're just able to get up out of bed and yeah, I think Lee caught on. It wasn't a 400.
No, I hit 40. We're done. We're done with that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know how you roll out of bed and just go to the gym, even though you hate yourself. I was like, I don't either.
Yep.
It could be like that army discipline, but I don't even think it's discipline. I just fuck, dude. Let's just get it over with. I almost never want to go. I force myself to go. I don't motivate myself to go. I'm not motivated to go to the gym a lot of the time. I just know what happens if my body breaks down.
Lisa's Haley time. Yes, indeed. I think that's good. You know what needs to be done, and you're dedicated about doing it. That's the way to be. Oh, I still got to do this cat. I'm like, why am I staring at the screen?
A lot of people actually do like workout content. Maybe I'll like on my welcome screen to my stream, I'll put the workout I'm gonna do that day. That might work. I mean, my arm. I've officially because when I don't know if you saw like in Nemo's chat. I was 260 3 months ago. I cut down to 225.
Nice.
And my arms are bigger than my head now, but they were always bigger than my head. I was dirty bulking like a motherfucker. I was eating all kinds of good shit. I was eating McDonald's, fucking Burger King, Pizza Hut, and then like 80 grams of protein a meal. Like it just didn't matter. It was if it had protein in it, it was going in my body. But turns out that's not the way you're supposed to bulk. And so I fucked myself. It took me I had to eat nothing but like a potato and my meat next to it for like a month and a half. I hated my life. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I know.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of it.
And you know what a potato with nothing on it tastes like? It tastes like a potato, brother. Potatoes are boring.
Yep. I need my salt and sour cream for sure.
You can do salt, but you can't do sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream and butter. Let me tell you. Well, that's why I'm fat. I used to work out.
It's actually pretty easy to lose weight. I would say it's very easy to lose weight. In fact,
for me, I'd rather just stop eating than move. I hate exercise. Actively hate it.
So okay.
I sweat like a pig and everything hurts.
I'm in the same boat as you. I'm a gamer for life. All right, but I also need to, or otherwise I'm gonna break down.
Oh yeah, you gotta think. Well, that's why I get up and move around. Like when I working with Grok, I'm not sitting at my computer. I'm pacing. I'm walking all over the yard. I'll walk for 2 hours straight in circles, and I'm just thinking out loud. So yeah.
But I also think it's a lot easier.
That's the most exercise I get all day.
You don't even have to stop eating. Just eat certain things less. Like, for an example, you could still have a really, really tasty, high protein, low calorie meal. Here's a good example.
Yeah, more protein, less sugars and carbs. You need a lot of
protein. Home make your bread. That's the first step. If you home make your bread, it has less calories and it's more filling. Just make sure you store it in a bread box or it'll go bad in like a day and a half.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Get a bread box if you make your own bread like I do.
Ready, Freddy.
Another thing you want to do. Cut things like if you get non-stick pans that are not Teflon, so like the normal non-stick, the ones like the white ones you get with a little bit of oil. So you can reduce the amount of oil you get and invest yourself in a really nice. So I was like, man, I want to get a toaster up for a air fryer. Get the air fryer. That's $80, not the $20 air fryer. Get the $80 air fryer. It has more settings and it's better. And then figure out what your food costs your body. So what I mean by that is if you gamify it, it's going to be a lot easier to like keep track of. So like, oh, I hit this amount of calories today, and I think that's why like what's that program, Nutri-Grain or something? The app that people you take pictures of your food or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't use that, but I know a lot of people who use it, and they say it really works. So if you have trouble like knowing what your food costs, I think a lot of LLMs do it now too. So you can just tell them exactly what you put into it and home make everything. Fast food tastes like shit. I can cook, and my wife can we both can cook. I made dinner last night for her because she always makes dinner, and she wanted a break. I gave her a little break. And cut out things like alcohol. And you will lose so much weight. And you'll also be eating. It'll feel like you're eating so much food, even though you're not, because it has more volume. So lighter food has so much more volume. It takes so much time and effort to eat that you'll be full by the end of the meal.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll only be like 1,000 calories for like a big dinner, right?
Oh yeah, it's simple stuff like, you know, don't eat a bag of chips as your meal.
Yeah.
You know. Definitely.
But like I watch people on these like dieting shows, it's like that's really it. It's
Stay
4
calm.
things you gotta do. And that's it. And cutting sugar will if a lot of people just have a lot of sugar, just cut sugar. If you really don't think you can do it, just stop drinking. Water's an S tier beverage anyway. It's fucking soothing and relief. It gives me a lot of relief. I live in the desert, so I like water, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know a lot of people live in the desert out here.
I do tend to like the artificially sweetened, like 0-calorie, knockoff Crystal Light energy drink.
Yeah,
that you can just put a little.
Objective confirmed.
That's basically what I drink most of. It's basically water with a little flavor.
With the
Objective confirmed.
That's it. That's
There you
what
go.
my coffee consists of.
Selecting objective.
Milk takes away some of that bitter flavor.
And especially if you got, you know, stomach issues in terms of acid content causing GERD symptoms or like like I never realized how bad heartburn could hurt until it put me in the ER.
Yeah, my wife will sit on the couch and just sit in a ball.
Oh yeah. You got to be real careful.
She actually got it from not eating enough when she was younger. So like she would like skip meals and stuff for hours and hours. And it made
a
her
massively
like that.
irritated stomach lining is no joke. It'll feel like you're having a heart attack. I've actually the
Feels
first
like you're
time.
dying.
Yeah, the first time it ever happened, I was like, I went to the ER and they're like, we're gonna hook you up to the machines and make sure you know you're not dying. And they're like, nope, this is just what heartburn. I'm like, no way, this is fucking heartburn. Are you kidding me? And they're like, yep, it is.
I've had like food. There are foods that make me acidic, but I noticed that cutting shitty like I don't do tomato sauce is so easy to make that I stopped buying it, and oh my god. Like the canned tomato sauce will fuck me up, dude. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, and I like Alfredo sauce better anyway. I don't like this. Tomato's way too much acid for me. Yeah, red sauce on pizza
I
or
fucking
whatever.
love tomato sauce. I can't give it up.
Fair
so
enough.
I started.
You gotta make choices.
But I home make it, and all it is you put it in the oven with some whatever things you like to add to it. I like to add a half an onion, and I like to add a clove of garlic to my tomato sauce. Right?
These are tasty things. I love to eat as well.
You bake it for 45 minutes, so the carotenoids break down, and it's not as acidic. Right?
That's a big deal. Yep.
That's it. That's sauce right there. You got it. It's done, and it tastes way better. We're making tomato sauce with our pizza tonight. We're making pizza for dinner, so.
Yep.
I'm saying it tastes way better.
And for real, tomatoes are real easy to grow in a garden too. If you've got any little patch of dirt, you could just throw some seeds down and, you know, have your own homemade tomatoes.
Now, our little tomato hangers like leaning over because ours got so big.
Wow, what happened here? Oh, this Haley ran ahead and is destroying everything.
Bunny. Haley is a bunny.
Haley is a bunny. That's funny. Haley is a funny bunny.
That's right.
All right, now we got a Greg here. Right there he is.
Selecting objective. Selecting objective.
I don't mind. That's less work I gotta do. All I had to do this mission was run and press
A perfect
leave
target.
sometimes.
Selecting objective.
Die, sucker. And it only took that long because I hit the wrong button the first time.
Got a jackpot that game. I got
sweet.
I got 8 cores instead of 4. I hope the new weapons that come out are good. Bring my Serena back to life, baby.
Well, today everybody got their daily dose of politics, writing advice, and dietary tips and tricks.
Setting objective.
Yeah. I love talking about food.
That's a whole thing.
Food's one of my favorite things.
Right? No, me too. That's what I'm saying.
And yeah, like I said, the way you cook it also matters. If you want to pan fry your burgers, that's fine, but they're gonna be greasier.
Selecting
But I
objective.
think charcoal grilled burgers are so much better anyway. Damn, I'm
Setting
slow
objective.
today. How many courses?
Yeah, I can't even get close enough to the critters to.
Well, usually I'm fast enough, but I didn't have any cores on these.
Well, I can't even hardly activate my ability. Like by the time I get there, they're dead.
One shot, one kill.
26 million to the face.
Changing mags.
Nice.
What I'll usually do is I have a gun with speed cores, and I'll just fucking press C and V and just run through the whole map.
You know what? That's what I've got. Why do I even have Thunder Cage on? I should put on Secret Garden.
Yeah, you should put on your Secret Garden.
Yeah, because it has more speed cores in it. Oh, it's got like 3 speed cores compared to the other one.
Maybe
yeah.
3 more of these, maybe 2 more. I'm not sure.
Alrighty. We'll see how fast they go. We'll see if we get another Haley or Bunny just ramming us through.
Wonder how good the weapons will be. Didn't they say they're gonna add a new red weapon soon?
Well, I don't know. What is red weapon mean? Firebase?
Transcendent level.
Oh, gotcha.
So all the weapons
That's
we
right.
have are legendary. I heard it from Nemo. They might add transcendent.
I mean, might be, yeah.
Objective confirmed.
Literally everybody knows more than I do. I don't pay attention to nothing. And it isn't... It's not like I don't care. I just don't seek it out, and I don't know what it means anyway.
He's fucking turbo sprinting us through this shit.
Yeah, they're coming out with transcendent weapons, but it may be after the summer.
Selecting objective. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Objective confirmed. Setting objective.
The difference between Haley and Fiessa is on Fiessa you don't even have to hold a weapon. She just shoots on her own. Haley, you gotta hold Q the whole time. You're fucking pinky, you'll get tired.
Selecting
Fiessa just got her update, I think. Or she got it like right before I left.
Objective confirmed. Objective confirmed.
Where is he? Quit moving.
Selecting objective.
Bastard. There it is. I think that was 30-something mil. Nice. Man, I'm getting nothing but like purples and reds.
Alright.
Not a
last
single.
one for me, boys.
Alrighty. Lee, if you want to, I could probably call it there too after one more.
Yeah, we got one more.
I'm okay either way. Because actually, I was making some really good progress. Speaking of the character I was working on, that's what I do when I'm done with these streams. I go right back to working on the book.
I've been you know what I've been doing? I've been playing old PS2. And I've been playing this one called Dissidia because I've been playing ROMs in it. So a lot of games that I never got to play when I was younger, I'm playing now. Because we were broke, very broke growing up. We were so broke I didn't have enough food every night, right? Like I went to bed hungry. Eat 4 for dinner. That's what we had to do. But I know that I'm getting to try these games now. Eat, sleep for dinner. Eat some sleep for dinner.
Eat, sleep for dinner, yeah. That's what I should do more often, but I like to snack while I'm watching anime.
To eat food, I'm never going hungry again.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I was so poor growing up that we didn't have food, and I often didn't have clothes. Like my clothes are all fucked up.
Yeah, I wear clothes long after they got holes. I hate shopping for clothing. I'll wear just about anything until it shreds.
Rags, essentially. Like we were poor. Like
I feel you.
Yeah.
But now I just live like that because I'm lazy as fuck.
And
selecting objective.
We were not able to get on government assistance. I don't remember the reason why. We were fucked.
One shot, one kill.
40 mil to the face. That's probably the biggest number I've ever seen.
Yeah, but tonight is wife night. We're dating tonight, so we're gonna fucking watch anime and drink wine on the couch.
Very nice, because you got to do that. You got to spend time. You got to spend time with the wife.
That's right.
You got to make them feel like they're married every once in a while, where they get restless.
Yeah. I mean, she gets mad at me for sitting in here and playing video games all day.
Well, especially if you don't then also make time to give her some attention. It's like, what the fuck are we even doing?
She'll
here?
get. She's like, wow, why are we sitting in the same house together? Like,
yeah.
How about you stop being a piece of shit and love me?
Who you don't recognize?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put Harris back on for tomorrow.
All right, boys.
Actually,
I love hanging out with you guys. We're gonna end tonight. We're gonna be playing tomorrow. Tomorrow's retro game day. Although I don't know what I'm gonna be playing, so if I don't have an idea and nobody knows what they want to see, then I'll probably just play First Descendant and skip this week until I have like a plan for that. Because tomorrow is Thursday. However, I might end up playing this, I think, because especially with all the new stuff coming out, I do want to play this a little bit. So thank you guys for showing up to stream today. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tonight, and have a nice night.
All right, that is the same for me. Good night.
Good night.
Yep. See you, Dream. See you, Karma. See you, Lee. Lee says, yeah, end for the night. We are done. That's good. Look at that. 8 o'clock. We're back to the original schedule when I used to stop at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I started playing this game, and I tried to bend the rules a little bit. Lee says, later. That brings us to the end of this episode. Well, actually, let me do all this stuff after I get out of here. Good night, guys. Okay. All right. They don't need to hear me do the closing of the show. Nobody cares. You probably don't even care, but it's the last thing I say. That brings us to the end of this episode of DreamWizard Plays number 850. God, 850. Crazy. The First Descendant from 2024, part 66. Cheese and rice. On your way out, please remember to smash that like button, share the show with everyone you know, and tell them to join us tomorrow. Thursday. I had to think about it. At 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for the next thrilling adventure into the First Descendant. And this is actually going to be the, oh my God, the update thing where we get the new people and the stuff. I don't know how to describe this. The next patch, the next update thing. So, in the meantime, in between time, I am the DreamWizard. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, my friends. Good night, everybody.